Yorùbá ní ẹlì mú force ẹṣin lọ sódò ẹlì force ẹṣin yẹn láti mú mi. You know, when a man don't want to be in their child's life, kí lẹ fẹ́ ṣe sí. Àwọn obìnrin náà ń ṣe ọmọ sọ fún yín náà yẹn ọkọ tí mo wọ̀ láìsá London. Obìnrin ni ọmọ mẹ́ta ló kólẹ̀ tó lọ. Irọ́ ni o. Wọ́n máa ń ṣe ìmúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọmọ mẹ́ta ló kólẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ wà nínú UK yìí ló wà. Ọmọ mẹ́ta ọmọ ó ní ọmọ kan tó ní special need. Ó dẹ̀ fi ọkọ yẹn sílẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ọkọ ó dẹ̀ lọ. Ó dẹ̀ wẹ̀ yìí wò ó bó ṣe ṣe o.
Sisidupe, ẹ jẹ́ má bínú o, ẹ má bínú o. Èmi lè fọmọ́lẹ̀ lọ o. Mo lè fi ọmọlẹ̀ lómi láti pick up. If a man can live, that's why at the end of the day, ó máa dàbí pé a máa ń tẹ́ last.
No, Mrs. Young, I'm just trying to say pé kì í ṣe ọkùnrin nìkan ló ń fọmọ. Obìnrin náà máa ń ṣe I'm trying to say.
Ọmọlẹ̀ lọ, wùlẹ̀mí náà sọ fún pé kọ́sí ta bá rí mo lè fi ọmọlẹ̀ lọ, but I'm not going to leave the child like màmá wẹ̀ jẹ́ kí bàbá ẹ̀ náà máa tọ́jú ẹ̀. Èmi náà fẹ́ kàwé, mo fẹ́ lówó, mo fẹ́ dọ̀gbọ̀. Ilé jẹ́ kọ́ lọ́kọ́ ó dì mí báàkì mo tún sọ and I will keep repeating it. Because tó bá ṣe tó fọrùn ṣe náà, ìsìnkì tó bá kú sí náà làwọn ọ̀gá adé ẹ̀ lọ náà. Ẹ kọ́ wọn lọ́kọ̀ bí idiots. Èmi lè ṣe o, èmi nìyẹn o. Ẹ bá pè mí láti àgbà wàhálà tí yín nìyẹn.
So taba sọ pé ní ọmọlẹ̀, I am talking about those that abandons their children.
Abandon, wọ́n ṣe ẹ̀wẹ̀ yín wò.
We are not talking about people that left ọmọ fún ìyá tó left ọmọ fún bàbá tó wà lọ for better.
Sisidupe, ìjọba fẹ́ sọ fún mi. My children cannot be first. I am first. My husband is not first. My children is not first. I am first. My sanity is first. Everything about me is first. Join me sínú WhatsApp group. Àwọn mi là kọ́kọ́. Ọkọ mi là kọ́kọ́. This is not the story. I am number one and I will always be number one.
And on a serious note, in case you don't understand that, ẹ jẹ́ kí n là fún yín. Say your master, you need to be number one for yourself before you accommodate other people. Nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe àwọn obìnrin kan tó máa fi break down nìyẹn. Nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí i. Olúwa tó sì ń sọ sí that a lot of women tí wọ́n náà fẹ́ lọ para àwọn pé wàhálà ọmọ títọ́. You cannot be fetching for the property well. Wọ́n ní kí wọ́n parẹ́. Ó sẹ́ndì mi láwọn kan tó ìpara wọn tó kàn complain. Wọ́n sọ pé kan parẹ́. So it's because you are not taking good care. You need to be strong. You need to take care of yourself. You need to prioritize. Ìyẹn ló máa fi lè wá tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Ìyẹn ló máa fi lè jẹ́ ìyàwó dáadáa sọ́kọ. But a lot of people, they are empty already. They are tired. They are tired. So I'm just trying to say, that is where Mrs. Young is coming from.
Sisidupe, woman tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Sorry, Sisidupe, woman tó ń béèrè question nípa pé wọ́n sọ owó fún ọmọ but wọ́n sọ child support. Yeah. Where's the coach? Mrs. Young, I'm going you. We can hear you. Mrs. Pay wọ́n sọ child support. Okay, but kò refuse láti ní contact pẹ̀lú àwọn because kò sí law to mandate okay pé o ní láti máa ní contact pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ. Nǹkan tí law sọ ni pé o ní láti provide fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀, o ní láti support àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Provision yẹn, interpretation provision yẹn ni pé o ní láti provide financial support fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Kò sí court tó máa order wípé unless tí wọ́n fúnra ẹ bá lọ sí court tó bá lọ request for contact order or maybe shared custody or order. Otherwise, in the only thing the court lè sọ ni pé financial contribution and support. But pé kò mandate pé kò máa ní court, and I think they need to review that law. Honestly, they need to review it.
But no mandates. They won't do that.
Because they will
do that. They can't mandate. Because for you to be in your child's life is something that you will want to do. Something don't It's something when you wake up and you are like, mommy leaving. You have to want to do it. Someone you trust anybody. So my own is to my support for one year. Sister Adiola, hold on one minute. My problem is, they will say they don't want to be in that child's life. So they will now leave the woman or the man to fail to do all the hard work. It's an issue. You can decide you don't want to be. Nobody will force you. I'm telling you. I always tell women, double your hustle. Take care of yourself and take care of your children. So, but the thing is, we relate to something. Those men now, they will now go and live their life, enjoy themselves without any responsibility, either being there physically or sending money. So the woman will now be the one that will do every goddamn thing for that child. After, tomati wa shede biti or ibiere. Ta mo yeti dagba ko fi sise, àwọn bàbá ya wa yọjú. Tó bá pé ìfẹ́ wọn ní stress, wọ́n pè ìfẹ́ ní kò ṣẹlẹ̀. Àwọn èèyàn kan wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pé wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní preach fún yín bàbá ẹni ní bàbá ẹni o, bàbá ẹni ara bàbá ò dá o, má tara bàbá ẹ̀ṣọ́ lọ́hùn o, ibi tí issue wà fẹ́mi nìyẹn. Tó bá sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ síbẹ̀, disappear for life. Tó bá ti sọ pé ó fẹ́ síbẹ̀ tó fẹ́ máa lọ, you can as well just go for life. Don't come back. Don't come back. Má jẹ́ ọ̀ṣàká òṣoṣo. Àbẹ̀rẹ̀ máa sọ má jẹ́ ọ̀ṣàká òṣoṣo. Wọ́n fẹ́ jọ̀kálá ọ̀ṣàká jọ̀ṣàká. Tí bàbá bá fún ẹ blessing wedding. Tó bá fẹ́ jọ̀ṣàká kó ṣọ̀ṣàká tó bá fẹ́ jọ̀ṣàká. Èyí tí lẹ́yìn wọ́n fún wọn blessing wedding nìkan tó lásì. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o. Ó yá sísá jọ́lá ẹgbẹ́ lu sí Mike. All right. House, everybody, Sister Dupe. Gbogbo wa mo gbàládùra pé gbogbo abiyamọ pátápátá gbogbo ala máa jèrè gbogbo ala máa jèrè àwọn ọmọ wa lórúkọ Jésù. Àti jọ́lá ti wà bí tẹ́lẹ̀ ó dà pé network ń já wọn ni. Wọ́n bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ síbi àsọ̀rọ̀. So gbogbo àwọn okay, ẹ ṣe mà. So mo pray pé everybody ọlọ́mà gbogbo alámàjèrè àwọn ọmọ wa àníṣe lásán àníkú kọ́ tó ọjọ́ nǹkan ẹ̀yẹ wọn àwa náà wà in good health and wealth lórúkọ Jésù. So for the woman no fún story tẹ so woman yẹn kálí mi ò ní lọ I won't go to that wedding. Then another thing bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe láwọn èèyàn ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ wo relationship ló wà láàrin woman yẹn gangan àtọmẹ. Cause bí Madam Olú ṣe sọ pé kí ó ti máa sọ fáwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ láti ilẹ̀. Your daddy did this o, èmi ni mo ṣe báyìí o. If there is anything going on, responsibility our parents ni láti sọ. If there is anything going on nínú ilé báyìí èmi mo máa ń define ẹ̀ fáwọn ọmọ. Àwọn ọmọ mi, this is what is happening. Please know it. So that kò ní di future. Ṣé ọkọ máa wá twist orí yín? Nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí. I hope you can see things for yourself. Má yẹ kí ọkọ kan deceive ẹ lọ́la o. This is color purple and this is white. Another person can come. Kó sọ pé purple yẹn ni white yẹn ni purple. Wọ́n twist orí àwọn àgbàlagbà gan ní ìsìn. So ẹ jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ kan ti mọ nǹkan tó ṣe ń lọ láti ilẹ̀. Even for single parents, for our widows or nǹkan tó bá bí mi ò feel pé yẹ kí mama hide nǹkan fún ọmọ. So why will she go ahead to have a relationship or communication with the father without the knowledge of the mom? I think this is me speculating. It's absurd. Say, Sister Diola, what I pay network on lag. Hold on, mo sọ wípé eléyìí tí mo fẹ́ sọ is not part of the story, but I can just think why tọmọ yìí ò ṣe sọ. Ṣé mo pé nígbà tó wá tó bọ́ sínú life bàbá ẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe, bàbá ẹ̀ mọ̀ wà tó ń wù, bàbá ẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn nǹkan tó ń fúnyàn lọ́rùn pa sí ni. Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé kò sí bóbìnrin yìí at first obìnrin yìí máa yarí. So ó wò pókè jẹ́ kí n lo àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ sísè pé mo kúkú ti access àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. So bóyá ó ti wá sọ fún àwọn yẹn wípé ìyá yín wọ́n ti gbé puzzle fún mi o. Ṣé ẹ ṣì ń gbọ́ mi? Yes, mo ń gbọ́ yín dáadáa. Ok, wọ́n gbé puzzle fún mi ní ṣé power tap yàbí kí ló fa puzzle ní táìmù yìí? Mo ní wípé nǹkan tó máa jẹ́ nìyẹn. Ṣé mo wípé kò ń ṣèyàn kan tó ní kàn ṣe is a very nonchalant person. And I think the man is thinking, why do I need to go and speak to the woman? After all, I have access. Like somebody said, there is no way we're going to have anything to do with you except you go through our mom. Then probably, if he actually wants to be in their life, then he will be forced to go speak to their mom. But it already access our mom. Sister Temi. About it because as I don't even mean Pharaoh. So easy ni. Ijo kere pe bi soro po. So easy ni. So easy ni.
Oh, easy at all.
To wa train won to fi tu owó jọ pé ó yẹ ìlú òyìnbó káwọn ọmọ yẹn má wá
ọjọ́ yíyá ọjọ́ fífà.
Àwọn ọmọ kan dẹ̀ dájú. Mo máa sọ fún wa mo máa sọ fún gbogbo àwọn parents pé ẹ jẹ́ ká máa fi ṣe prayer point. Kọ́lọ̀ má yá kó má ṣe àwọn ọmọ wa lọ́dájú ọmọ. Àwọn ọmọ kan dájú. Wọ́n dájú. Tí wọ́n nìkan ni wọ́n mọ̀. Especially àwọn ọmọ ọ̀sìn, not all of them o. Àwọn ọmọ exceptional kids wà ó tó fi àwọn òbí wọn ṣeré o. But àwọn kan dájú they no send wọn ọ̀rọ̀ ń ṣe. Wọn ọ̀rọ̀ ń ṣe. Wọ́n ní àwọn ọmọ kan tí mo máa dá àwọn parents wọn máa ń complain. Wọ́n máa lọ school báyìí. Tẹ bá rí wọn tán pè yín wọ́n wówó ni. Tó bá nídìí owó, wọ́n lè lọ bí kan ọdún. Tó bá nídìí yín wọ́n ní pè yín. Irú àwọn ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Tó bá lọ jẹ́ pé irú àwọn ọmọ tó ọmọ yẹn jẹ́ nìyẹn. Ó máa easy láti bàbá yẹn láti manipulate wọn now. I mean, you need that. Go on, Sadiola, kí n jẹ́ kẹ́
Anyway, adults lọ́mọ and ojú òde ẹ̀fọ́ ó rí bí ìyá rẹ̀ ṣe struggle wọn àti brother tó fi dé wọn débi tó dé yẹn. Ó mọ gbogbo wàhálà ọjọ́ yíyá ọjọ́ fífà ọjọ́ lọ káàkiri láti wá owó. Ó mọ pains máa mú nǹkan pass through. She didn't marry. She lost a child. It's not easy. And consider, even for ọmọ yẹn wà considerate because consider mommy. Consider mommy at all. Fine, bóyá o fẹ́ wá bàbá ẹ lọ, kò sí problem. But ó yẹ kó yí honor. Ó yẹ kó honor màmá yẹn kó ṣe pé bí professor ṣe sọ, ó yẹ kó béèrè everything. Mommy mi báwo lẹ ṣe feel mo fẹ́ ṣe wedding nǹkan kan, not that your daddy will be there. Tó bá wù mommy yín kó wá, tó bá wù kó má wá. Èmi ò ní lọ kọ́ lọ máa ṣe wedding wọn. And another thing tí Mrs. Young sọ, obìnrin ká ní láti take care ara wa. Can't become first in everything. Can't make sure pé tó bá dọjọ́ ọ̀la Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí Ọlọ́run má ṣèyàn ní àgàn alẹ́ lórúkọ Jésù. Àgàn alẹ́ nìyẹn. Ọmọ tó ti tẹ̀lé bá bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ tó rí pé mo lose brother mo ọkọ náà kò sọ́kọ kò sí nǹkan kan pé èmi èèyàn nìkan èèyàn dá lọ́nà ayé. So Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí èèyàn yàgàn ayé ẹlẹ́ o. Kóra máa lọ́ọ̀lù ẹ̀ kí èèyàn kàn take care rẹ̀. Kó jẹun lásìkò kó ṣe kínní bẹ́ẹ̀ sí kàkọ́ ti sọ ẹ tó bímọ ọmọ ló máa sín etí òbímọ náà ọmọ ló máa sín ìfá tí ò bá rẹ tó máa sín gan ìjọba wọn ní tàbá ṣe kínní kan fún òkú wèrè pé a ní láti sín pé kọ̀ọ̀sọ̀ orí ò ní jẹ́ kí àwọn aráalé àwọn ará àdúgbò kó gbádùn so wọ́n máa pàpà sìnyàn náà ni.
òun náà ní tíjọba bá sí ọmọ ló sí ẹ̀ ṣèbéyàn níjọba bá rán nígbà tó ṣe róbọ́ọ̀tì tó bá déjọba gan ló sí ọmọ ló sì sí
kọ́ra máa kóra wọn lọ kẹ́ni àwọn obìnrin á ní láti made up mind wa kó strong ká tún máa gbàdúrà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ náà kéèyàn máa fi sàdúrà kọ́ lọ́ọ́ ń jẹ́ ká àánú àwọn ọmọ wà lójú èèyàn but besides that kéèyàn ti ready future ara èèyàn sílẹ̀ in case of anything it might not even mean that bàbá yẹn gan lè má fojú lásán ṣe at times ó lè má fojú lásán ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ ó lè fowó entice ó lè fi lot of things entice ó lè parọ́
wo múbí ló fẹ́ àgbẹ̀ ni pé eré sísá yẹn lórí kí náà ti ń pè ṣùgbọ́n owó ni bàbá yẹn wá fi ra àwọn ọmọ yẹn owó ni. Ẹ ṣé sísá Adéọlá thank you ma.
kò yẹ kí olóògbé ọmọ máa sọ fún ẹ.
tó bá yẹ pé máa yẹn ti ya wèrè ṣé ọmọ yẹn náà ṣe máa fẹ́ àtàṣe.
ìkọ̀kọ̀ náà ni tó bá yẹ pé ọmọ yẹn náà ya wèrè bàbá yẹn náà ò ní wo bẹ̀ àbí tí ò bá rí ṣe òun náà ò ní wo bẹ̀.
táwọn tó ń bú máa yẹn ni mò ń sọ o nígbà ọmọ wá bàbá lọ ni o tó rí pé bàbá òun ní levels tí bàbá Yorùbá ní levels Ọlọ́run kò ní wá lọ.
Òun náà ni wo bẹ tí bàbá bá wa gan kò ní dá.
Ọkọ tẹ máa kú fẹ́ kọ́ sọ ẹ tí ò bá mọ pains ẹ tí ò bá mọ pains ẹ tí ò bá ti pass through. Ẹ tí ò bá ti pass through nǹkan téèyàn pass through rí. Wọ́n láwọn Haúsá tí ìkọ́kọ́ bá ṣe Haúsá kọ́kọ́ ní ṣó ti ṣe é rí tí ò bá ṣe é rí àwọn ò lè lò. Àwọn ò nílò oògùn yẹn tó bá ti ṣe é rí ẹ̀ sọ fáwọn kó báwo ló ṣe ṣe so ẹni tí ò bá pass through pains bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn rí àwọn lè máa rí tó máa kọ comment tó máa ṣe yàmàyàmà káàkiri so àwọn náà mọ̀ decision ẹni yẹn tó bá ti make decision ẹ̀ pé òun kò wò lọ kò yẹ kó lọ náà kí ló fẹ́ lọ ṣe bẹ̀ ìrìn ìdọ̀tí ló fẹ́ lọ rìn kó tọmọ láti inú oyún kò sílẹ̀ títí primary school secondary school university. ẹ ṣe mà.
Sister Sugar ilé bá sọ̀rọ̀ next. Mo fẹ́ ká discuss nǹkan tí Miss Tinu sọ. Wọ́n sọ wípé please what of men that doesn't want to be responsible financially but they want to see the child and be talking to the child.
Take them to court. All one know you, charge them every one of court. Yeah, easy now. If I contribute financially and you can prove they're the biological father, take them to court. Process one, there is a process there. But some of what, that mean.
Àwọn bàbá aláàdváìsì.
Yeah.
Why a lot of people, especially in America, man back out. Take them to the museum.
Why? Why is it not easy in America? Why?
Ṣé ọ̀fẹ́ lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ fi tẹ̀kẹ̀ ọ̀lọ́ kọ́ọ̀tì ni?
Okay. Okay. So that is later. I saw cost legal cost. You're talking about legal cost, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's what you're talking about.
You need to mind fún èèyàn lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ yẹn.
Legal aid. Pro bono lawyer.
Ṣé ní legal aid tẹ̀ sọ náà? Ó tún depend lórí income èèyàn. Ṣé understanding? So legal aid wà, but ó depend lórí.
That's another thing. Torí mo ní lady kan náà tó ní problem yẹn bí. You know if you want to serve, you need an address. Òun náà sọ pé you refuse to give an address for the address here.
Any of the national insurance number, the national insurance name.
I'm sure she
knows. Any NI now? Yeah, it's any NI. Only between people on Shisha benefit address from benefit here now. You just need to employ a private investigator. What about you? What would be national insurance?
Private investigator. Ṣé yóò ní gbowó?
Gbowó.
Ọmọ mẹ́rin ló wà lọ́wọ́ wọn. Ọmọ wa yìí fúnra ara wọn. Ibo ni gbogbo owó yẹn ti fẹ́ yọ? It's true now. It's as young as right.
America. So if you don't come, you know the only time you can get it free if that child is known to social services or fela manche. Oh, ní láti sanwó. Kò ní ìdí owó kankan. You know, because so
everybody kan ló wà entitled.
No, you won't need láti. Because of your income, it's means tested, you know, so they need to consider your income. I think they need to consider your income. When you refuse to get a job,
people saying that it's very free, skinny, apart from even free, apart from even the monetary, the time, koto dajo, koto go, torí mo ọmọ bí iṣẹ́ nìkan kò ń ṣe Nàìjíríà o, ọmọ akátá ni. Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹlẹ́mí àti ẹ̀ ń sọ ọmọ ẹ̀ torí bẹ́bí dáadé ẹni oníkó support kò ṣe kọ́kọ́ wọ́n ti fẹ́ lọ láti 2023 lọ́tí rìnrìn kọ́ọ̀tì bọ́bọ́ yóò wà kò ní wá kò ní lọ wọn rí bí address stamp yẹn sọ náà ó ló ti sú òun ìgbà tí mo sọ fún wọn níwò gbárùkù tó ọmọ ẹ lọ change orúkọ ọmọ ẹ tó bá mọ̀ kó forúkọ síbẹ̀ ẹ kò fẹ́ra ní ẹ̀wà legally married lọ change orúkọ ẹ so this thing is not black and white kò ṣe pé mo kàn máa gbé ọ̀nà court day one ó yá.
It depends. You're talking about the situation in America.
Yes.
I'm talking about in UK. So
no, America. Of course, I'm not talking about UK. I'm talking about America. It's easy, no. And again, it's not black and white. It's a one day thing.
Of course.
Investigation, yeah. Ọkùnrin mi ò ní lọ ṣiṣẹ́ torí ó mọ̀ kó fẹ́ pọ́nìṣẹ́ they will not work So tani abẹ́ gba child support.
Ìyá máa jẹ, ó ní ìyá bẹ́ẹ̀ máa jẹ jù. Mrs. Young, eléyìí tó ní social security tó ń ṣiṣẹ́, ilé Amẹ́ríkà ẹ lè fi social security locate location ẹ̀. Kẹ̀lé fi rí location ẹ̀. Ẹni tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó bá ti sá fún court, tó yẹ kó lọ court tí ò lọ, wọ́n máa gbé, wọ́n á wakùn, wọ́n á gbé. Tọ́ba ibi tó bá wọ́n bá rí àdírẹ́sì. Wọ́n máa fi sí kinní ni kí wọ́n ti ń porúkọ ẹ̀. Warrant arrest. Wọ́n flag orúkọ ẹ̀ àbí? So tó bá ti lè ní traffic stop àbò ó lọ ṣe mistake kan bí kan wá gbé ni. Ó yẹ kí n sọ fún yín Mrs. Patoki, mo mọ àwọn bàbá kan. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún yín. Deliberately ṣe náà wọ́ọ̀kì.
Nítorí wọ́n fẹ́ sanwó ọmọ.
They not working deliberately.
Àwọn kan gbowó ìjọba. That is what I am saying.
Àwọn kan gbowó ìjọba. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ń gbowó ìjọba, owó tí ìjọba bá ń fún wọn.
Ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ Mrs. Patoki, ẹni sọ̀rọ̀
Wọ́n
bẹ̀rẹ̀.
máa ń gbowó ìjọba, wọ́n ń gbowó ìjọba. Tó máa ń gbowó ìjọba, owó tí ìjọba bá ń fún wọn, wọ́n máa fún ìyá yẹn ní àfọ̀.
Owó yẹn wọ́n mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Owó yẹn ò lè bá
Reason tell me my own opinion ni pé ó lè pẹ́ o ṣùgbọ́n fi máa nìyẹn sí orí child support. Ṣé rí ó lè sá lọ kó má sanwó kó má ṣe anything but anytime tó bá wà ìbá jẹ́ pé ọmọ yẹn gan ti dàgbà tó bá wà entitled to anything ó fẹ́ gba pension ní tó bá retire ní tó bá ti jẹ́ western world tó bá retire owó pension yẹn wọ́n kọ́kọ́ calculate owó tó jẹ child support wọ́n kó fún ọmọ yẹn àti ìyá yẹn náà.
ọmọ yẹn ò bá ti dàgbà àbí.
ọmọ yẹn ò bá ti dàgbà. So it's not because of our òbí, our mothers, it's the future of those children. Imagine kí èèyàn kọ́mọ kan rí 50,000 ọmọ yẹn ò ní kò ní student loan nìyẹn kò ní 50,000 or 60,000 kò ní student loan. Let's assume pé bóyá bàbá yẹn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bì kan ó wá fẹ́ claim insurance or compensation or anything wọ́n kọ́kọ́ yọ owó yẹn náà. Kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n kọ́kọ́ yọ owó.
Amẹ́ríkà ní bẹ́tà system ní
UK náà the same thing.
Amẹ́ríkà ní bẹ́tà system.
Èmi náà mo máa rí one or two tí mo bá ti rí owó tó wọlé gbẹ̀m ó fà tax return nìyẹn. Tó bá fà tax return wọn ní fún ní $1 nínú ẹ̀. So ẹni owó tíjọba máa ń fún everybody tó wà entitled sí kò ní nínú ẹ̀. So àwọn míì láyé
ní bí ìfẹ́ ṣe ká insurance payout wá dúró dé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ìyẹn dà.
tó bá gẹ̀ẹ́tì ká insurance payout. And they are getting car insurance payout. Yeah. Anything tó bá get tó bá ṣe pé entitlement or something won't claim anything wọ́n kọ́kọ́ yọ owó yẹn náà. Wọ́n wá calculate. Ó jẹ́ wípé ọlọ́ọ̀gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ ló mi gbàdúrà kéèyàn kú bọ̀tàmí tó kú lọ́la life insurance wọ́n kọ́kọ́ yọ owó yẹn náà. Wọ́n kó fọ́mọ yẹn tàbí ìyá yẹn. So either ó wà entitled sí or orúkọ ẹ̀ wà lórí will or anything. So it's not only because of only take long. Mine took 3 years. I was in court back and forth for 3 years. Only take lawyer yẹn ló sọ fún mi pé kí n má ro ti pé court and everything wàhálà tó ń take me. But it's not because of anything, it's because of those children. Pé àwọn ọmọ yẹn tí wọ́n bá dàgbà ìgbàkigbà tí wọ́n bá yọ owó yẹn àwọn ọmọ yẹn á rí nǹkan kan fall back to.
Ṣeré yìí tẹ̀ ń gbé Amẹ́ríkà tẹ bá fẹ́ ọkùnrin tó jẹ́ pé ó ní ọmọ. This is what I understand about it. Tí ó san child support fún àwọn ọmọ yẹn, ṣé rí tó bá kú àbí tó bá ní owó ṣe é bá rò pé ẹ máa gbójúlé ọkùnrin yẹn wọ́n máa pín gbogbo owó yẹn mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́ ni o bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí rẹ̀ pé wọ́n máa pín gbogbo owó yẹn ni o. Tí ó bá san child support.
Tí ò bá san cherry tó bá kú tó bá ní insurance tó bá ní life insurance àbó ní employment insurance or anything kí wọ́n tó ṣe anything ìjọba kọ́kọ́ máa yọ owó because owó tó yẹ sọ pé child support kì í ṣe àwa ni ó jẹ lówó yẹn yẹn pé tó bá fi ọkùnrin kankan ìjọba ló máa ń gbọ́ owó yẹn so ìjọba ló jẹ lówó yẹn directly wọ́n tó wá kó yẹ lọ́wọ́. So anything ó bá kú lọ́la wọn kọ́kọ́ sanwó ìjọba náà ó dàbí ìgbà téèyàn bá nílé náà ni tó kú tó tí ìjọba bá gbalẹ̀ ìwọ́n àkọ́kọ́ ìjọba kọ́kọ́ sort ara wọn out náà. Then wọ́n wá máa pín owó yẹlẹyẹlẹ. So it's not because of the children, it's not because of the mother. It's painful to go to court 3 years. Mo fi lọ fún court tèmi. Back and forth.
The time frame, I said it.
The time frame is what? It's not even joke.
The stress and everything.
The stress, the trauma. Ibi tí trauma yẹn máa ń le dé tí mo bá gba wájú court kọjá, tí mo gba wájú building yẹn kọjá, I have flashbacks because it's traumatic. Mine was traumatic to a point where, in fact, Ọlọ́run ló kàn gbà wọ́n mọ́ mi fún mi. It was horrible. I went through that. Not because of our pé owó yẹn. Just make up your mind pé wàá tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n put him on child support. Go to another country. If you have the address of that country, transfer it to that country. And
even Nigeria.
Yes. Yeah.
Nigeria.
You don't even have interest of going anywhere back. Yeah. I don't have interest.
Sister Rudy, Ejo, mo fẹ́ ká bá Sister Tinu sọ̀rọ̀. Ó dà pé she's by herself pẹ̀lú ọmọ mẹ́rin, wọ́n ní twins wà nù wọn, and àwọn twins yẹn 1+ ni. Those of us that have been there, please, I want us to talk to her, how, let's just talk to her, let's, whatever we
country will not.
Only pay party will wà.
Follow my email. Baba, our invisible father.
Email me there.
That's a phone call. Me or Barry.
Email me. Ejeka burial. Sister Tinu. She won't email nítorí wọn.
Ireland. It's in Ireland, Dublin.
Oh, okay. She's in Ireland. I don't know much about Ireland.
That's easy. That's very easy. It's European law. It's very easy. Me, Mogeni, Shisha.
Okay.
Okay, I blocked it. At a close the door, yeah. At a close the door.
No. Sherry, our curriculum what to say for your own mental health. You just need to communicate through email. Communication email. Because to be sincere, tell me about communication by email.
I like to be factual. In Sister Tinu, in that the man that pays child support but does not have interest in being in their life. But now you are saying he's blocked. But he is now still emailing you because he cannot get through to you on the phone. He's emailing you to say, contradicts back. I don't understand.
No, Sister Tinu, Sister Smiley, no son now.
But she can come up. She can come up.
Sister Smiley, no son, and it's affecting the life of the children.
Okay.
Sister Tinu.
Sister Dupe doesn't play professor.
Okay, Titi wani kò sanwó, but kò sanwó. So tábà sọ pé kò ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin jẹ́ dàbí léèlé ìdíyín nínú.
Okay.
Ṣé ó ní owó yẹn kò fẹ́ san ni àbí kò ní?
Exactly. I agree. We need to clarify that. We need to.
So I would like to know. Do you know for sure? Because ẹni tó bá ní owó yẹn tí ò fẹ́ san, a máa fọlọ́run pa ni. But my friend is no me, kill a fish. See, Sisidupe,
Sisidupe, she can come up. Let her come up.
She doesn't want to
and he said, so I pay 1,000 on back. Child support, tell me so. According to anything, nothing man get child support if you know. 1,000 people are supposed 1,000 of everybody. No. So, there's a person one in Yayato. Also, she said, 5 €5. ni ó wà owó rẹ̀ €5 tó dẹ̀ ń ṣe judiciously rather than not doing anything at all.
Let me explain one thing to you, Mrs. Young, okay? Charity separation by be divorce, okay? Sometimes women create financial challenges. Let me be honest with you. Let's assume McDonald's, you rightly said, don't earn 1,000 a month, depending on your location. And you mean 900, 1,000, some accommodation, it could be one room. It could be one room.
So they will take out all the expenses first.
Of course.
Is that how they do it? You think Mrs. Young, in
the UK, because you have to do the form Guatemala feel and what expenses incomes and outgoings. Yeah.
No, what's it doing?
I don't know about America.
No.
But UK.
No. It depends. If you fill that form and you fill your expenses, some men will fill expenses to a point where single condo to my shaku. So what
evidence?
You are to buy 1,500 so there's a 2,000 more and 1,000 500.
Exactly.
There is schedule. One funny time come out people there's a schedule. One people 500. They will give you the reason why you can cut those expenses. So you are paying finance on that car. They will tell you to go and sell that car and buy an outright car.
Unreasonable expenses. You're talking about
unreasonable expenses.
Let's even say when you get 4,000. Let's even say when you get 4,000. To buy your bills for your. Ẹ mọ̀ pé tó bá ṣẹ́kù yẹn wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tún wá yọ owó fún bóyá wọ́n ṣáà ní kó gbogbo iye tó kù fún ọmọ. Ẹ wá mọ iye tó kù sí bóyá wá ní kó tún wá mú percentage kékeré kan bẹ̀ kó wá kó yòókù. Ọmọ mẹ́rin kò sí bí nǹkan tó ṣe fẹ́ kó lè yẹn tó ṣe fẹ́ tó.
Sisidupe ó lè má tó. Ó lè má tó but at least drop irú àwọn ìyá yẹn last.
No, fún ẹni tí ó ní wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n kàn sọ child support ìyẹn ni mò ń sọ.
Ó lè má tó
àwọn ẹni àti tó ní ọmọ mẹ́rin mo ti ń gbé wọn fúnra.
Ẹ ti gbé wọn Sisidupe ó lè má tó but ṣẹ́rí àwọn obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àwọn máa ń gba government assistance náà because you can still go and fight for government assistance and check your.
Of course.
Ṣẹ́rí àwọn tó bá jẹ́ self-employed yẹn àwọn náà máa ń punish it because self-employed wọ́n mọ bó ṣe máa ń gbowó sẹ́yìn ọ̀tọ̀ ní iye tó máa declare iye tó máa declare náà máa pín. Àwọn ọmọ èèyàn kọ́ bíbá self kìíní ló ń ṣe ó máa ń gbowó sẹ́yìn iye tó máa
tèmi náà máa ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Tèmi ti fly in fly out. I'm a fly in fly out. Ó dẹ̀ sọ pé mi ò lówó lọ́wọ́ but ó ń lọ ń bọ̀ Canada ń padà ń lọ ń bọ̀. Ó ní families Nàìjíríà ó ń lọ ń bọ̀ á wá síbí á wá ṣe under the table job. Ó sọ fún ìjọba pé òun ti wọ́n ń gbọ́ ó
takes cash. I know that before he left the house.
Ọmọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Ọmọ ìṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Oníkàlùkù á jèrè iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ṣà.
Sisidupe ṣàwárí ibi tẹ́mi tí wọ́n mọ̀rọ̀ lọ́tọ́ pé tá a bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọn kan iṣẹ́ wọn máa dìrín dé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n máa dìde. Imagine kí obìnrin wá go through gbogbo ilé ìsìn àbọ̀kùnrin kan náà ló go through ẹ̀ because àṣẹ sọ fọ́bìnrin tọ́jú ọmọ aláwọ̀ ọkùnrin náà tẹ́pẹ́ àwọn ọlọ́mọ wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. Kí deadbeat mother or deadbeat father tó bá ti wá lọ tó wọ́n máa sọ pé ìyá ẹni nìyá ẹni bàbá ẹni ní bàbá ẹni ládùúgbò gbogbo wàhálà ọ̀nà gbogbo àdúrà fẹ́yìn tẹ̀ ń ṣe lásán ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń dá ṣe lásán ẹ̀yin ṣe lásán lórúkọ Jésù lásìkò dábàá tó ju ẹni ẹlẹ́yìn onígbà ṣe yín ṣe.
She's asking us a question here. She said, should I allow him to talk to the kids? Because I feel for the kids.
I
feel if he's not a danger to the kids, why not? If he's a good person, he's a good father to the kids. Hello, me, Baba, me, now, why not? Allow that access. Please don't. The
patronizing. I think he got to do àwọn ni wípé he's not doing anything. At least continue.
No, it's fine.
So
why did you when you ask a question, surely afford it, surely means there's a difference between not doing it.
Only self-employed ni.
Table. Àwọn ọkùnrin kan máa ń ṣe Mrs. Young, I want to address something you said. Mrs. Rudy. When you said about Mrs. Rudy, you know, sometimes when people say that, okay, where they're not generally talking about deadbeat mothers or fathers.
No.
Let me finish.
Context of
deadbeats ni Mrs. Young.
Okay, I want deadbeats. Yeah, I totally agree with you. One, we're entitled. No.
I think this generation are not going to be like that. This generation will not be like that.
This generation one lag. So,
HOJ, nǹkan tẹ́mi sọ ni pé àwọn tó sọ pé ìyẹn ni bàbá ẹni ni sọ àwọn bàbá tó wà involved in the life of the children pé irú story ti Sisidupe gbé wálé ni pé bàbá yẹn ti lọ ó ní kí woman yẹn lọ ṣe oyún yẹn pé wò fẹ́ ọmọ woman yẹn wá bí twins tán ó raise àwọn ọmọ yẹn by herself that one of the children died in the course ó wá rí pé gbogbo ọ̀dà aláàjọ ó tún fi rán ọmọ ẹ lọ sí UK ọmọ wa lọ wá bàbá ìgbà tó wá rí bàbá ó wá sọ fún yẹn pé bàbá ẹ ó gbọ́dọ̀ wá sí wedding yẹn pé mọ́mí wá ní wáyé ó bá ní the mom she's acting miserable.
Ọlọ́mọdé ká bí ọ̀tá lọ́mọ.
Ṣé nínú yẹn jẹ́ pé bàbá yóò tẹ̀ tún deep fix láti tún pé ìyá yẹn pé please o ẹjọ́ kó tẹ̀ wá bẹ̀ wọ́n yẹn pé má bínú o mo mọ̀ pé mo ti ṣẹ̀ má bínú jẹ́ ká ṣe nítorí tọmọ wa kó pẹ́ kó bá wọ́n yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ bí a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ wine the life irú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ lè ní sọ ṣé bàbá ẹni sì ni bàbá ẹni.
No. In that situation, the one you've just described, no.
Ọmọ ti mú bàbá ẹni kò sí lọ́wọ́ ìyá mọ́.
Sisidupe mo fẹ́ bèrè, Mr. Tọ́pẹ́ ti wà ń bí mo fẹ́ bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin. Kí ló máa ń fà náà kí tẹ máa fi abandon àwọn ọmọ yín?
Professor
mi lóbìnrin ò kí ń ṣe òbò ọkùnrin kí ló ti yín pọ̀ gan-an? Ṣé ẹ̀yin ò ní feelings ni? Rántí ṣé ẹ̀ kí ń jí láàrin òru káwọn ọmọ yẹn ti cross mind yín? Ìpè Bọ́lá wà ń bí kan. Joy wà ń bí kan, Túndé wà ń bí kan.
HOJ alágbàkọ ni ó
sọ. Ṣé ẹ̀yin jẹ́ bí ọkùnrin ni? Ṣé ẹ̀yin jẹ́ bí ọkùnrin ni?
Alágbàkọ.
Sísá ti fi ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ látẹ̀.
Strength fẹ́lẹ̀ mi. Ṣé mo pé rọrùn báyìí? Story mi náà ó súnmọ́ kéèyàn kò lọ ní ìyàwó
ẹ jẹ́ kí Sísá Rudy kan parí submission wọn box wọn. Sister Rudy, are you there? Sister Rudy wọ́n máa dáhùn sí ṣé mo ti sọ.
Ṣé ti ń gbọ́ mi sìn?
Yes.
Yeah, mo ní generation yìí why nítòótọ́ sometimes àwọn ọmọ mi àlọ́ máa wá bàbá tí ó jẹ́ deadbeat nítòótọ́ especially the ones that don't know the history. Bóyá ṣàmọ̀ àwa mothers nígbà míì wò ṣe mi fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ ní búburú mo fẹ́ kó lè choose another police ní open up sáwọn ọmọ pé this is what is going on, this is exactly what is going on because from what I know the children of these days àwọn gan ló máa choose ẹni tó máa wá sí wedding wọn àti ẹni tí ò wá sí wedding wọn àti ẹni tó máa wá sí nǹkan tó ń ṣe àtẹ wọ́n máa sọ fún ẹni point blank bàbá tí ò bá ti wà present kò sínú life àwọn náà ni right but with that one I don't know tọmọ bá ti sọ pé nǹkan tó ń bàbá òun fẹ́ kó wá sí wedding òun ìyá yẹn ó máa dùn náà but kò sí nǹkan tó lè ṣe sí.
Ṣé Sister Rudy ó yá Sister Shibi ẹ bá ń yá bọ́ọ̀sì Sister Rudy fún Glow Beauty Ejo.
I greet everybody. Sherry, nínú ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí ó máa fẹ́ trigger mi bákan. Ibi tí mo wà ṣé mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sunkún máa wò pa lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́rọ̀. But just to show you how emotional these things can be and how it can trigger. Ṣẹ́rí tá bá ń gbàdúrà ọmọ ká bímọ tó láàánú. Kò dìgbà tọ́mọ ẹ bá fún ẹ ní 10,000 pounds ní lọ́rin oṣù kó tó láàánú ẹ o. Ọmọ tó bá jókòó táwò pé nǹkan tí mo máa ṣe ìwà tí máa wò tó máa pàyà mí lẹ́kùn ní ìgbọ́dọ̀ wò ọmọ tó láàánú nìyẹn. As much as tó bá tọ́jú ẹ náà financially, but ọmọ tó lè reckon pẹ̀lú ẹ, to empathize pẹ̀lú ẹ pé ẹni yìí kò ń ṣe ìyá nìkan o àti ìyá àti bàbá. Pé sacrifice táwọn ẹtẹ́ni ti ṣe fún mi ní mi gbọ́dọ̀ gbomijé lójú wọn. Sisidupe, èèyàn lóyún, o sọ pé o ti níyàwó ńlé. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi pẹ̀lú second child mi nìyẹn o. Nígbà tí mo dẹ̀ find out pé o níyàwó, mo dẹ̀ back out. Ó ti pé 14 years ní ìsìn mi contact ẹ o. Mi mọ̀ bóyá ìyàwó ilé ẹ mọ̀ bóyá o lọ́mọ àbó o lọ́mọ. Jolene tí mo mọ̀ pé nígbà tó mọ́ pọ́njú mẹ́jọ, ó pè mí láti bi mí wípé ṣé oyún tí mo sọ ń gbà yẹn ṣé mò ń ṣeré ni àbí mo serious ń pẹ́. Mo fi ẹ́ sílẹ̀, mi ò ní ẹ́ lára, mi ì dé family ẹ because mi ì fẹ́ anything tó relate mọ́ ẹ. Kọ́mọ wá dàgbà sí, kó wá yàn kó yanjú. Kó wá lọ sọ̀rọ̀ fún ọmọ yẹn, kọ́mọ yẹn wá máa sọ fún mi pé èmi miserable. Ìkúlẹ̀ abiyamọ. Àwọn èèyàn máa níkà o. Tó bá jẹ́ mi nìyá yẹn mi ì ní lọ o. As much as bí mo ṣe wish ọmọ mi well, mi ì ní lọ. Kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan méjì. Ibi tí ọmọ ẹ bá ti ń ṣe ìgbéyàwó, nǹkan ìdùnnú ló yẹ kó jẹ́ fún ẹ. But tí woman yẹn bá wà níbi ìgbéyàwó yẹn, ìbànújẹ́ ló máa ní. Ṣẹ́rí obìnrin, as much as bí mi ṣe fọwọ́ sí wípé tó bá kúrò ní relationship kan tó ti bímọ síbẹ̀ kó tún lọ bẹ́ sí mi, kó wá máa bímọ káàkiri mi fọwọ́ sí. Ṣùgbọ́n má fi ilé ayé ẹ on stop mode fáwọn ọmọ. Ó lè pọ̀ so. Mrs. Young láwọn lè gbọmọ sílẹ̀ káwọn move on pẹ̀lú life àwọn. Mo ti ṣe rí, mo gbọmọ sílẹ̀ nígbà tí life mi balance mo lọ mọ́ ọmọ mi. You can pause your life for the future of your children to be in a better place, but don't stop your life. Because mo assure pé woman yìí ti ní opportunity láti fẹ́ ẹlòmíì, láti move on. Ó tá máa wò pé àwọn ọmọ yìí, mo fẹ́ kán yanjú. Ọmọ yóò tún wá wò, kò tún wá wò pé wípé ìkànnù àwọn, ó mọ̀ pé méjì péré ni ìyá yín ní láyé àtọ̀run. Ìkànnù yín ṣaláìsí, ó tún ṣàánú ìyá yẹn. Wípé àwọn tí wọ́n ti ń kó tẹ̀ láti
kékeré. Yín sáyé bá ti wà ẹ má lọ.
Ó wò pé kí ìyá yìí tó ti ń kó wa jẹ láti kékeré, òun wá sọ fún yẹ pé yẹ miserable lẹ́nu ẹ. Ilé ọkọ nìwọ náà dẹ̀ ń lọ.
Ìyá èmi miserable.
Ṣé àwọn ọmọ ìsìn yìí ọjà city wọn bóyá ṣì lọ ti ra àbí tẹ́mu o? Ẹ fi máa lẹ́nu tó fún láti lé lẹ́nu sọ àwọn kankan sí àwọn ṣẹ́tẹ̀ láwọn generation yìí. Ètò selfish ni wọn ló pọ̀ jù. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Ó mo ṣe máa ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn.
90% wọn ló selfish. 90%.
Mo ní kí n má kó ti statistics ni bí àwọn ànábì kan. Wọ́n selfish. Kán tó ronú ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kan, wọ́n ti ronú ara wọn 99 times. Ó wá lè sọ pé yẹ ẹ miserable. Bàbá yẹn ló wá lọ ń bá. Bàbá tí ò kí ẹ̀ bó ṣe wá sáyé bó ṣe ṣe kinní. Níìsín o ti wá yàn ó ti yanjú. Tí ò bá sọ́lá ìyá yẹn, ṣé wàá wà bí tí wọ́n wà? Ìyá yẹn tajà títí, ó lè rówó rán ẹ lọ sí school. Ó wà ń bẹ̀, ó fi gbó ti súnmọ́ bàbá ẹ̀ ní Dublin UK. Ẹ wá di bestie. Ojú ẹ á bó. Torí nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn máa ṣe fún ẹ, ó ní lè lọ fẹjọ́ sùn ìyá yẹn mọ́.
Mr. Shibi ṣe fẹ́ gbọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ bí devil's advocate. Sometimes ọkùnrin kì í ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn tó ń kọ́ Ọlọ́run. Sometimes.
Ṣé bàbá yẹn lè máa wùwà ìdá sí?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ fún yín.
Sisidupe possibility yẹn wà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ fún yín.
Ó wà. Relationship wọn gan lè má bàjẹ́.
Àní mò ń sọ fẹ́.
Bàbá yẹn lè rí relationship yẹn.
Jẹ́ pé ó máa dàrú.
Ṣé àwọn absent parent yìí? Àwọn absent parent yìí.
Tọ́mọ náà ọmọ yẹn padà báyà wọn pé àmọ́ mi ò bàbá mi ṣe kinní kan. Àwọn míì relationship yẹn ó máa tight para ẹ̀ ni.
Sisidupe in the long run, ọmọ yẹn gan máa wò pé ṣe ń ṣe pé ìyá mi gan láláṣẹ jù.
Wọ́n máa
ṣe ṣe pé ìyá mi gan ló ní lọ́wọ́. Ó fi lè lánàá sọ pé ìyá omi zébù.
Sister Shubi, ṣe dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ló ń bí ìyá. I'm just playing it in my head. Why the girl will see the mom as aláṣẹ jù? Ṣé mo bá bàbá sí bàbá dáadáa tá ra nǹkan fún wa ọmọ sọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́. Ìyá dẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀, she's so worked up and angry about the situation. So definitely tó wà táwọn ọmọ yẹn tó bá ní conversation yẹn, she's going to be talking from a place of pain.
Because she's upset now.
And ọmọ yẹn máa wò pé kí ni big deal, you know, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
Our absent parents yìí, they are very manipulative. You see these absent parents, they are very manipulative. Most of them, when they come back to their children's life, to still buy and destroy me. You mean no woman genuine, they want to repair the fences. But you mean no one present parents here, on my first order your burukuni. Then Sherry Sisidupe audacity for me. Oh, that's in life for mommy. A just example listen. Shuku Jimmy Boshera Wansi. My bad work padà in life way. Boycott you.
Want go later. 2 years later.
Shuku di wá fẹ́ ṣe wedding ni ọmọ tí mo ti ń rè jọ láti inú oyún kó wá di pé mọ́mì tẹ́ bá ti ní bàbá mi ò wá omi ẹmu ní ṣé ewédú leave ló smoke ni as in I don't get it. This is how children hurt their parents tí wọn ò ní mọ̀. Ọmọ ẹni tí ò bá ṣe ògbúdọ̀ jẹ́ o Sister Olu don talk am. As much as we want to paint these absent parents as angels, if they are not angels, don't give the impressions they are angels. Don't demonize them. At the same time, don't paint them as angels to your children because these children, they don't forget. Poverty dàgbàdé level kan, you don't have to lie, don't sugarcoat. Say things the way it is. But don't ever paint those parents as angels.
They are learning. Because there is a lot of women did it before. By the time you don't want to tell those children that no,
it's too late.
This was not what you told us.
It's too
you understand?
late.
So people are learning.
It's too late.
But don't fi your fi sugar.
Tó bá dẹ̀ ṣe, ẹ má sọ pé ó ṣe. Tó bá ṣàìdá sí yín, ẹ má sọ pé ṣe ẹ̀wọ̀n ṣàìdá. Tó bá jẹ́wọ́ ló ṣe, as much as béèyàn ṣe ní fẹ́ rojọ́ sílẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀. Don't demonize them and don't paint them as angels if they are not. Mommy mi sọ fún mi ní some days ago. Wọ́n ní ẹ bóyá kí n sọ fún ọmọ mi nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Mo lé mi fi bó ṣì kéré, ọmọ 13. Mo ní ẹ jẹ́ kó dàgbà sí tó bá dé level comprehension kan èmi náà mọ̀ pé máa lè sit ẹ̀ down mo ní but for now let him enjoy his childhood mi ìfẹ́ mẹ́sì pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀ mo ṣe máa bá conversation tá a ṣe máa ní ni mo ti ní pẹ̀lú dọ́tà mi.
Yeah, but you need to do it when you will understand.
When I know the age tí mo mọ̀ pé ó ti ní sense because for now mi ò rò pé ó ní sense you know teenagers àwọn ìsèmí lè sọ pé ó ní sense sí. My daughter when I had the conversation with her mo mọ̀ pé ó ti dé level tó jẹ́ pé ó understand. On there, everything. After my son, mommy, why do you keep trying to cover up for him? I mean, I'm not covering. But because of you, we need to be cordial. So, for my audacity, Tony, then you see fathers, they come and abandon no more. Shana Omo is see, Omo ya exceptional, don't worry about be wedding you. Omo is see you around yala anybody. Sherry away you, but not loaded by you, Bobo one jet. Bàbá ọlọ́mọ olókùn rè ta ló lòkun ta ló lọ́sà àtòkù àtọ̀sà tí kọ́ńdà fáyà wọn ẹni tí ò bá tọ́jú ọmọ kò lè jèrè ọmọ. Take care of your kids, take care of your children. Ṣé dẹ̀ àwọn fẹ́ wà present emotionally kò fẹ́ kó yá sílẹ̀. Everybody. O fẹ́ máa kọ love letter somewhere. O fẹ́ fowó sí. Thunder fire your left scrotum. Then ẹlòmíì a máa fowó sílẹ̀. Kò fẹ́ máa bẹ̀ emotionally. What kind of a person are you? If your parents are treated you that way, will you be where you are? And you see most of these people, they are messed up emotionally. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo kìíní Sisidupe àti kékeré ló ti máa ń bẹ̀rẹ̀. Àti kékeré ló ti máa ń bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ever around of this generation, let's be intentional with parenting. Let people know their actions and their consequences for it. Tó bá fi pé ìyá burúkú ni mí sìn, mi lè sí bẹ́ńjọ wedding ẹ̀, kò sí problem. Èmi ti máa ń sọ, gbogbo ọmọ lọ́mọ ẹ̀ o. Ọmọ tó bá fi òbò bí nìkan lọ́mọ ẹ̀, àbí tó bá fokú ẹ̀ bí. Ó láwọn ọmọ tí wàá kó ti mú ọmọ ra gan tó máa láàánú ẹ̀ jà ọmọ tó bí lọ. Kindness is very important.
Then, Mr. Wise is so.
Kindness is important.
They always steal to their father. Kí bàbá yẹn kó lọ. Tí bàbá yẹn bá ti dé báyìí, ó yóò máa ń ṣàbàkàdàbúrà sí wọn báyìí ni. Not gbogbo wọn, but most of them. Ìgbẹ́ wọn máa rọ̀ báyìí ni. Wọ́n máa tẹ̀lé lọ ní.
Sisidupe, ṣé mọ̀ nǹkan tẹ̀mí máa rí? Mo máa rí sí finish. Gbogbo mo fẹ́ fọmọ ṣọkọ yẹn. Àti máa wà too emotionally dependent on these children.
You're right. I agree 100%.
When a child sees that my mother is emotionally dependent on me, I don't see you finish now. So mama assume pé mo mọ̀ wọ́n. Wọ́n wá rí absent father yẹn pé òun lò ẹni tó dáa. Mọ́mì mi láláṣejù. Your child is not your emotional dustbin. Don't throw your baggages emotionally on them. If you don't want to remarry, get a partner. Know what you are doing. Have somebody in your life you can talk to. And it's not everything you tell your children about your emotions. You can tell them things, but not everything. See, finish, my shelle. Emotional dependence is not for your children. You're from a partner, you're from a boyfriend. Diversify. Then don't stop your life for children. You can pause it when you need to, but don't stop your life for your children.
Sister Shibi.
Thank you.
Yes. Emma, tó ń bọ̀ bí ilẹ̀kẹ̀. Ẹ bá mi gbé Sọ́ọ̀chì sókè ẹjọ́. So ti ready?
Yes, I was eating. Oh, I'm saying eating, whatever. Anyways, Mrs. Young, me said,
Ìyàwó bọ̀dá mi.
I've been checking the mail.
Ìyàwó bọ̀dá mi Sunday go loud.
Hold on, Treasure AJ, did you request? She Treasure AJ mọ̀ pé òun wà lókè.
Yeah, she did. She said,
Ben. All right. Matari, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you for calling me the right name. Thank you very much.
Okay. That was the right name.
I heard my name. I've been checking my mailbox since, so I've not seen any package. Camera, don't worry, I will send you a tracking number. And apart from that,
Glory, má gbé ẹ padà sí Emma bá ti ṣe tán.
I just get some relief. Fly-free, leave me alone, Fly-free. Anyways, okay, my take on this matter. First and foremost, if that child needs Jesus. Because your mother is miserable. You can have your reservation as to how you feel about the way your mother's approach is because of how, generational changes or whatever. Still, there's something called appreciation, and she lacked appreciation. Especially because for the man that abandoned you, that's the right word, abandoned you when you needed him the most. He did not show up when you needed him the most. Now he wants to come. He's coming with money. He's coming to buy you. Not because he loves you or to make up. He's coming to buy you to spite your mother. And that's the part you cannot see. That's the worst part. Now, for the mother, if I was the mother, I would not attend that wedding. Now, if she did not use the word, miserable, blah, 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 that miserable part, I probably would have, this is what I would have done. You want to walk around down the aisle on another day. I will do my own wedding for you first. Your father will not be there. Your father's family will not be there. I don't want to see nobody from your father's family. The day of your wedding is the day of my glory. It's the day of my show off. Okay? We will have our own wedding separately. Okay? Separately. We'll do our own thing. I'm going to get first dibs. We'll do our own first. Whatever your father now wants to do, he can do with his money and his time on you separately. But me, and we do our own. However, the fact that she had called her mother miserable, she does not deserve that. Now. So maybe go in public. I will not do that because you are taking your father's side just for a day. A day, you want him to walk you down the aisle for a day to show off. He doesn't love you. There's no sacrifice. He has not done anything sacrificial for you. He has not done anything. It's convenient for him. That's why Sisidupe torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe sọ pé tó bá yẹ pé kò lo word miserable ni èmi á sọ pé ìwọ àti bàbá ẹ lọ ṣe wedding yín ní another. I've attended the wedding like that. The mother had a wedding for the child in Chicago. The father had a wedding for the father for the child in Atlanta. So two weddings, Loshe. Okay, that was it. Because she said she would not, because she suffered for that child. Omoyen to just sickle cell. Guess what? Omoyen see, recover from brain aneurysm. Okay, he had a brain aneurysm. Where is the father today? The father was nowhere to be found. After the wedding, the father disappeared. So he just wanted to get some accolade that what's that thing that Miss Young Agbada? Video wedding the man, the way that man was doing, you can tell that the woman is just looking at the near light. Just exactly rare bragging rights. That's what you want. You don't want to be there are some things that things people will just be blowing your trumpet for you, but you want to blow your trumpet for yourself. For what? You don't deserve it.
And then my baby, if you want to she to do the kiki, I'm a joke. Sherry, any Yoruba, and even
House of Joy, Yoruba like Abusi, or light a lie. Come out in family meeting, to buy them one bill, alone, Madaruni, because me, I'll just be looking at you people that, what the hell are you doing? No, we're not going to wear the same cloth. We will not, this thing. Mrs. Young said, if our stepchild is, I don't need to be, in fact, I will not be there. I do not need to be there. For what? Can I support my husband? Support my husband at what? Our family here no, I don't need you.
Emma, can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
In as much as I know that life will man catch a cruise. Yeah. I want to ask you, please turn this table. That's Obi mo fún ẹ, ó ṣe bí mo yẹn tán, ó gbọ́mọ yẹn lé lọ́wọ́, ó lè ṣọ́ lọ, ó rí mọ́.
Ó wá lóun fẹ́ wá ṣe.
So ọmọ wà ní 23-24, lórí yẹn wá dé. Ó wá sọ wípé òun bọ̀ ní wedding ọmọ òun. Kò tún wá ń ṣe yẹn nìkan. Ọmọ yẹn ti lọ wà nínú life obìnrin yẹn like 2 years without you knowing. Ìgbà tó wá ń plan ní wedding tó jẹ́ wípé ó mọ̀ wípé òun ò ní choice because obìnrin yẹn máa wà ń bẹ̀. Yama Wande, no ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá sọ fún ẹ. How will you feel life free? Continue, Emma.
Yeah. If like I said, your father can walk you down the aisle. It's not the same aisle that I will walk you down. Because I deserve, you don't want to give me that respect. I can request for that respect and say, I choose not to participate in this battle that you want me to participate in. Okay? I'm not going to participate in that battle with you because what a child cannot see is very. Yeah. Oh, let you guys out. Let the next person continue. I have to go.
All right, Emma. Sister Fatoki, no, Mr. Topeshe one day. Mr. Topeni, she ti ready last sọ̀rọ̀.
Okay, so I see your best.
Go ahead.
Okay, mo kí gbogbo ilé yàrá bí àlè.
Gbogbo ilé kí ó tọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta ṣàlàáfíà lè wà.
Àwọn kan ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ mọ́ wa, okay.
Mo mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀, ọ̀gá ìyè HOJ.
Ẹ̀rí mátà yìí, mo ṣe fi sí ọ̀dọ̀ Òjó, pẹ̀lú sísí ìgbà ìná, rọ́mi The issue of abandonment. What the matter? I believe it's not a generalizer. It's individual thing. Again, what I mean is individual thing. This also then pay circumstances to lead to that decision. And it's about what issue yellow no explain living to be abandoned. But with my few experience, most people they use it as a tool, as a punishment with the year. It's also the follow the dashing. Lomada shake and one for you. At the end of the day, could you give me to my to suffer there, Madame Solo? Let's continue the relationship. But in some cases, they move on and they will end up looking after the child by themselves. In some cases. Some cases no, because they are too bitter. And their behavior, to the motivation, the man who really wants to be in the life of the children. But the way they obey emotion, put me option down to step aside so that things can be okay for that moment. So they put the one there is everybody pay that way me over my life. Like see what they found more at the right time. Now any statement for like on the back pay size support it was very sharing this in one size support is being paid based on both of you income. Example, Sisidupe man that 20,000. He start paying that 10,000. They will add all those money together. But then they will now finalize the amount of child support of my or any toba or my bank. Now here in Australia, I'm not calculated. From Friday to Monday, it's calculated as 4 days, and they charge it per hour. See, I'm about to last Friday, this is the Sunday, I drop this food on Monday. That is 4 days of care. They want to calculate it based on that. And that is what the man will pay or the whoever. For that period, the man is not going to pay child support for that 4 days. We only pay child support for the period to spend Lord of Yai or Lord of Babai. Now, and then they will make sure that the man is not miserable or the woman is not miserable just because you want to pay child support. In Australia, they don't do that. What they do is they look at the welfare of both parties. And if the mother is not working, the government, there is one they call welfare, child central leave. They will pay. Here is a 50-50 thing because the government do care for the children than any other thing. They make good provisions for them. And based on that, when you suffer, even if I know will deny Baba, let's marry your mind. Nobody has that right. Unless your party fair and why arrange time to pay Baba Yamasuaria why they arrange time to Baba Mafi, and then the rights legal right to move on my approach face on my head to be on my money, the father has to approve it. You can't miss the child without the father approval. But they move on another state. It's the responsibility of the mother. The mother has to make the child available. Quite quickly, with that, most parents really mean how I like to choose like to buy a because government won't really did well on that particular aspect. So my Lord, give me some prayer, you can't do that here. Unless something about more right. Something about more right. They will go in the very 50-50 way. Could they see wala? And they want to buy into this house. Now the issue of failure also pay out miserable. In if I turn the body I told back. Or to risk. That shows the kind of child the guy, the lady, whoever said that to her mother. Because he married said that even not do I say when the lady can communicate that thing to her mom, she will be fine insults. Because she was not brought up very well. But the manners, the Nimura, though it might be only achieve academically, only a lot of good things in life. But we can see the moral aspect of it now is showing in this side life because in Yagoto Droti, for Momo by also still we bring about insult and disrespect. Petty, Goto race. All guy. Now, so I didn't mean our resolution. I don't need to waste my money to do 2 weddings. I don't need to. You know why? Anybody's not a collector. Don't use your children as burst of emotions. Like in the Mauricio, man, why will I go and do another wedding? I don't need to. I don't have to. Because maturity choose me in the first place. For sure, please. For me to really understand what I went through. Like erase this by myself without anybody's support. That's why it's very, very important. Both parents. I'm not finding out in any situation. We can manage the mother and the father behavior in all the that is supposed to have. Let's try and allow that environment. Mama daddy can. But most women, they do go into such way of life because they want to show, especially I want to show you that without you I can do it. Not that the father doesn't want to be there, not that the mother doesn't want to be there, but just the fact that I want to prove something. And in the process of proving things, we end up looking after the child by ourselves. Who are you proving to? Allow them to be there. Don't say I want to prove. Don't say you want to show the world that I can do without you. Because no matter what, but you understand me, they really love their parents, whether they want to show their friend, their mother, they want to show their friend, their father. And then for them now to attach themselves from their parents rather. That's to convince of this man, this woman,
Mr. Tope.
Yes, ma'am.
I want you to speak on Titale. Obìnrin yẹn ìgbà tó lóyún, ìgbà tó wà tí mánì yẹn pàdé kò mọ̀ pé mánì yẹn ti marry. Ó ní máa yẹn léun fò ní ẹlẹ́ yìí ẹ̀ kóun tó gbà fún àwọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fẹ́ra. Ó nígbà tó lóyún tóun wá sọ fún pé mo ti lóyún ni máa yẹn wá ní lóyún kẹ̀. Ó mà ti níyàwó ó ní kóun lọ yọ. Ó lóun dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ pé òun ò lè lọ yọ oyún torí òun ò fẹ́ kú. Ó ní bó ṣe lọ nìyẹn. Ó ní àtìgbà yẹn lòun ti ṣáàtì ń forí rọ ìbejì ló bí. Ó lóun bá arú òun ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ láti tọ́ àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ owó ẹ̀ wá jí sówó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tajà. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tajà ní Balógun. So ó fi tọ́ àwọn ọmọ yẹn. To the extent tó jẹ́ wípé she was able to send the 2 children ọkùnrin kan obìnrin kan sí UK láti wá kàwé. Ní UK nígbà tó dé UK ìkànnì wọn ṣaláìsí èyí ọkùnrin ó ṣaláìsí obìnrin nìkan. So later ló wá mọ̀ pé obìnrin yẹn ti ń bá bàbá sọ̀rọ̀ Island wọn ní bàbá wà. So kó tẹ̀ tó di pé ọmọkùnrin yẹn ṣaláìsí gan làwọn méjèèjì ti wà nínú láìfù bàbá yẹn bọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ fún màmá wọn. Ìgbà tí ọmọ obìnrin wá fẹ́ ṣe wedding ẹ̀ mọ̀ kò ní choice because ló wá lọ sọ fún màmá ẹ̀ pé òun ti padà sí òun ti rí bàbá òun àwọn ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ òun dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí bàbá òun walk òun down the aisle. Ni màmá ẹ̀ wá bínú sí bí so ẹ̀gbọ́n àti ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ àbí kejì ẹ̀ ti ń bá bàbá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ bù mí gbọ́ ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ mọ everything that I went through lórí everything that I've been through lórí ẹ̀yin méjèèjì. So that got the mother angry. Ṣóyè ni ọmọ yẹn wá wò bá kí ló ń káwọ ìyá ẹ̀ lára náà, why are you being miserable? Ó wá lo wọ́ọ̀dì yẹn fún màmá ẹ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dẹ̀ dùn màmá ẹ̀ gan pé òun miserable ládùúrú ìyá tóun jẹ. And nǹkan tó tún wá lójú àwọn jù ni pé this man didn't even say okay o má bínú o mo ṣe nǹkan báyìí o. You went, behind her to go and be having relationship, and you even have the audacity to say you want to walk her down the aisle without even speaking to her. Ṣóyè so eléyìí là ń sọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ lálẹ́ ìbáyìí. Mute Mr. Tope.
Okay, mo gbọ́ yín tí bá get yín right. Ó ní oyún. Àbí? Bàtò inú oyún yẹn ni bàbá yẹn fi disown ọmọ yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, báyìí sọ pé kó lọ yọ, ó lóun dẹ̀ sọ fún pé òun ò lè yọ.
Okay, now the question we should ask her.
Okay.
Báwo ni bàbá ṣe mọ̀ wípé àwọn ọmọ òun nìyẹn? Báwo làwọn ọmọ yẹn ṣe reconnect with their father? Because ọmọ tí mi yìí rí nínú oyún, jẹ́ pé nínú oyún ni mo ṣe rí last.
Mr. Tope.
Báwo ló ṣe wà ní báwo ló ṣe?
Ṣé àwọn ọmọ ò lè wá bàbá wọn lọ ni? Ṣé báwọn ọmọ máa ń wá bàbá wọn?
Ẹni sùúrù, okay, ẹni sùúrù, ẹni kábíyèsí.
Láyé technology, láyé
technology. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn máa ń wá bàbá wọn lọ.
Ẹni sùúrù, because mo mọ̀ wípé obìnrin tó bá dúró obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ọmọ tí mi ò rí nínú oyún, mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé if I'm wrong or right, obìnrin yẹn, àwọn ọmọ yẹn ò lè jẹ́ orúkọ máa yẹn. You need to understand that. Ẹni bàbá tó kọ oyún tí wúmà yẹn gbóyún yẹn lọ, tó bá bímọ yẹn kò lè ní ọmọ yẹn after bàbá yẹn. Okay, how no she reconnect? We need to find out how does the man know that
how will the reconnection? How they reconnect? How will it?
What you want to
make to your
submission? No, I'm going to make to my submission. That story to pay, but miss. Okay. The fact that today, àwọn ọmọ yẹn àti bàbá yẹn along the line, àwọn ọmọ yẹn get to know their father. We need to find out how did they get to know that this man is their father. Now, for that man to have that authority, lórí àwọn ọmọ yẹn, they don't consider man yẹn pé kó wá stand the see wedding wọn. That man has done a lot. Tí màbá wọn tí àwọn ò dẹ̀ mọ̀. Àìsàn ìdétìn kì í ṣe nǹkan ọ̀sẹ̀ mi, kì í ṣe nǹkan ó máa dì láti ọmọ tí mo ti filẹ̀ tó ti tó ọmọ tó ti tó máa rí. I take me 2 or 3 years láti lè convince ọmọ yẹn kọ́mọ yẹn tó lè allow me to stay in the wedding. It's not a matter of 2 months conversation.
He has been in the daughter's life 2 years.
Mr. Papa, ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ láyé technology báyìí.
Ó ti wà nínú láìpẹ́ ọmọ yẹn. Mr. Tope, anytime tá a bá gbé story báyìí wá, you always say, there's something wrong.
There's something wrong.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
That story sounds very complete.
It's all right. It's your way. No, Mr. Tope.
Ẹ wá discover pé mo ti níyàwó táìkì má ti níyàwó gan mo á ní mi ò fún yẹn mi ò sọ pé mi ò fún yẹn everybody disappear ẹ bá mi communicate àsọ̀rọ̀ mi náà dẹ̀ wá yín àwárà mo dẹ̀ lọ ẹ wá bímọ mo wà ní overseas ẹ ti get
we are talking about grown-up children. They are not babies.
We are talking about grown-up children.
Hold on now. Ṣé ẹ sọ fún mi pé àwọn ọmọ yẹn ò ní bí àwọn ní question ni? Will they not ask their mom?
It's the mother that told them that this is their father.
Hold on, please. Don't make it. You're making it like it's not visible. Táwọn ọmọ bá dàgbà tó bá bí ìyàwó ìpínta ni bàbá mi tí ìyàwó bá ní fọ́tò ṣé kò ní fi fọ́tò wọn ni ṣé kò ní sọ story fún wọn ni. Kí lẹ sọ?
Ẹ̀yin wá ẹni sùúrù pé obìnrin tí ẹni sùúrù obìnrin tí ó ní oyún fún yàn téèyàn gba oyún yẹn ẹni sùúrù obìnrin tó ní oyún fún yàn tó gbóyún yẹn lọ téèyàn dẹ̀ gba oyún yẹn á fi fọ́tò wọn àwọn ọmọ tó bá yẹ pé ẹni tó wà sọ ẹ pé ẹni tó lè fi fọ́tò wọn àwọn ọmọ tó lè ẹni sùúrù
without even showing any picture.
ẹ fi ń fẹ̀ motion wọn ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ nǹkan tó wà practical.
Sátọ́pẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ wọn.
ẹ jẹ́ ká wà practical ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ náà ẹ jẹ́ èmi wo orú obìnrin bá dá nìkan tọ́ ọmọ láti mú oyún kò sí obìnrin yẹn ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ kò sí obìnrin yẹn tó máa dá nìkan tọ́ ọmọ láti mú oyún tó máa sọ fún ẹ pé bàbá ẹ wà níbì kan nǹkan tó máa sọ adé bàbá ẹ ti kú. Ọmọ kò tí mò ń sọ.
Why are you generalizing? I cannot allow you to everybody, you cannot generalize. So you're saying that for every situation that situation all of those women will tell their child, you cannot say that now to your long. So every woman, no matter what, and me go listen. Bí mo ṣe burú tó yìí mi ò lè sọ fọ́mọ mi pé bàbá ẹ̀ ṣaláìsí nígbà tí ò ṣaláìsí. Kí lè sọ? You think it's easy for me to tell my child pé bàbá ẹ̀ ti pa yìí? I don't even care. Maybe you have seen such before. That does not mean you should generalize that every situation like that woman nítorí pé bàbá yẹn ti kọ ọmọ yẹn láti kékeré then definitely ọmọ yẹn ìyá yẹn máa sọ fáwọn ọmọ táwọn ọmọ bá béèrè bàbá ẹ̀ ti kú.
Ẹni sùn nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ni pé ẹ ti gẹ̀ẹ́sì nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. Now, àgbèrè pé àwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n connect ara wọn. Ẹ gẹ̀ẹ́sì wọ́n connect ara wọn together. Bọ́bọ́ ṣe connect kò síyàn tó mọ̀. Àlẹ́ lè máa assume pé wọ́n lọ find bàbá wọn lórí internet. Àlè máa absorption nìyẹn wọ́n lọ technology absorption nìyẹn kò síyàn tó mọ̀ báwọn ọmọ ṣe connect bọ́. One way or the other, àwọn ọmọ mọ bàbá wọn.
Assumption nìyẹn, kò tẹ́lẹ̀ ìyá yìí sọ pé ìyá wọn ti sọ fún kó ti kú yẹn, ìyẹn òun ṣe assumption.
Assumption. But ìsáàpù àwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ẹni lè sọ̀rọ̀ mo ti ríyàn tó sọ́rí ẹni sọ̀rọ̀. Nǹkan tẹ́mi ń sọ, nǹkan tí mò ń sọ, mo ní life practical ní tó sọ pé bàbá ẹ̀ ti kú. Àbá ló ṣe mọ bàbá ẹ̀, bọ́bọ́ yẹn ṣiṣẹ́ ní bank. Mo ṣe mọ bàbá ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Mo mọ̀ tó ṣe bàbá ẹ̀ gbọ́ wá sí bank wá deposit.
Ẹ̀sìn lẹ́yìn ọ̀kan tó sọ pé bàbá ti fi nǹkan tó bá ṣe assume for everything.
Mi sọ pé everything mo ní mú
sí ìsìn. Okay, mo ti gbọ́.
Even Mr. Topa, you cannot say most, excuse me, sir, no. You can't even say most cases. It's wrong.
Okay, this is young, ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wá ń sìn. This is young, ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wá ń sìn. Ọkùnrin kan fún yín lóyún. Bímọ yẹn o. Inú yín ló ti dì sóònù ọmọ yẹn. Ẹni bí ti ọ̀gbìn tí mo mọ̀. Mo lè sọ on my life. Ìdí sí ọ̀gá lọ kíkò sí ní bàbá. Ní bàbá ẹ̀ ti kú.
Mr. Tope, you see, this is what Sisidupe is saying. You don't know me. I'm not excuse me, excuse me. You don't know me. You don't even know my story. Please hold on. Hold on, ẹ dárúkọ mi ni màá dẹ̀ fún yín. Ẹ̀yin lè fẹ́ gbọ́tàn. Màá dẹ̀ jẹ́ kẹ́ fún
yín. Sọ̀rọ̀ ara yín fún mi, ẹ̀jẹ̀ má sọ̀rọ̀ ara yín.
Excuse me, because you are saying Mrs. Young is there more than to say bàbá ẹ̀ ti kú. My daughter has a father. The father does not talk to her, and I have never said your father is dead. And she knows there's a father somewhere.
And disowning any sorrow, not talking to a child, and disowning a child is different. No?
Disowning bíi ti báwo kò yé mi.
Tí ò bá ọmọ ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀, Mr. Doctor, ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹni tí ò bá ọmọ ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀.
Kí lẹ ní?
Kí ló ti jì sóònù ọmọ ni?
Ẹni tí ò bá ọmọ sọ̀rọ̀, ẹni tí ò bá ọmọ ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Ìyá ẹ̀ wà láwẹ̀ tó dé ń try láti bọ̀ ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ò ní sọ̀rọ̀.
Mr. Tope, hold on, ẹ má sọ story mi fún mi. How did you know the mother did not allow this guy have Sisidupe ṣe mi ò sọ bíbá ipò máa ń pè kí ló bá ti pè kí ló máa ń bèrè. Mr. Tope, ní sùúrù ẹ máa fún mi. Ẹni tó máa pè mí kò béèrè ọmọ rí. I never blocked him. Nobody blocked him. Nobody said don't talk to the child. Ọmọ ò ní fóònù tó bá pè mí instead of saying hey I want to talk to the child. Èmi ló máa bá sọ̀rọ̀ how are you? Are you okay? Kí ni títí ẹ pẹ̀lú life tèmi? Why are you trying to talk to me? Why you go ever for once ìbèrè ọmọ rí? And I still did not block him because of that. Because the access is there. But there are just some men that they don't care. They don't. And I would not because of that say that bàbá ẹ ti kú, tí bàbá ẹ bá kú màá sọ pé bàbá ẹ kú, tí bàbá ẹ bá kú màá ní bàbá ẹ kú. Ẹ sọ fẹ́ náà mi ni àbí anybody fẹ́ mú mi sí ni. I will just leave the child to grow up. Nǹkan tó kọ̀ máa dùn èmi ni pé tí má ṣe làálàá jọ̀ǹjọ̀ kòókòó, àdé òkè sí bàbá tẹ́ pé mò ń bọ̀ l'Amẹ́ríkà. I called you, I begged you to give me a letter of consent for your own child. He said no, he would not do it. Ọmọ fẹ́ ṣoríire, ẹ̀yin ti rí wárì. Irú ọmọ mo tẹ̀ jẹ́ ọmọ tí mo bí ná. Ọmọ mi ò, wọ́n ní lọ́yọ̀ náà lè born goats. Ọmọ fẹ́ ṣoríire tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó máa help ẹ̀. Ìwọ ní no, ò ní fún ní letter of consent to travel out. So ká lọ́mọ yẹn wà Nàìjíríà sí ọlọ́wọ́dẹ Kàrílá burú tó ń ráre. Ṣé ó máa rí ọmọ yẹn? Tọ́mọ yẹn bá wá dàgbà tó become somebody in future. Kò ní máa sọ pé ọmọ òun nìyẹn àbí? You know, when people do things, you people just think it is black or white, or when some people are coming from one angle. And you know, you have given some men a long rope, you've given them wide rope, you know, to prove them right over and over and over and over again. Now you say you showed the father bitterness already. How? No, explain to me. You can come up and explain how. And it's your fun logo. Kò fún mi lọ́wọ́, kò support ọmọ financially, kò support ọmọ emotionally. Mi ò tún wò yẹn with him. Mo tún pè, máa tún pè stay by. Kí lè sọ Mr. Tọ́pẹ́?
Fâßhiøn pé èmi ò mọ sórí yìí ò tó bí ó.
No, I'm just like you guys are generalizing. And I'm telling you that you did.
I'm sorry, we can't use it as me or I never knew maybe a government because I would never even have that in my mind. Because sorrow, based on topic today. So we can use as an example. I'm not taking personal, attack your personality.
No.
Mo máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ based on experience àti nǹkan tó wà lára ń bì. Àti èyí mo ní ọ̀rẹ́ kan obìnrin ó bímọ méjì ṣẹ̀fì ẹ̀yìn fún bàbá méjì. Ẹni tó bí last daughter ẹ̀ fún ó máa ń sọ pé bàbá ẹ̀ ti kú mo máa ń sọ pé a máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ because of nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Èmi wá bíbá láti máa sọ̀rọ̀ based on kí máa assume because láti mú yín ni bàbá ẹ̀ ti sóònù ọmọ ẹ̀ pé no òun ò fẹ́ oyún yẹn pé kó lọ ṣe oyún. Ìgbàgbọ́ tó fẹ́ bìlíìfù ọmọ yẹn èmi ni mo sanwó hospital bill ẹjọ́ tá a wí tó tún pè pé òun máa fẹ́ lọ ṣe surgery ọmọ àbí tí wúyẹ nìyẹn tó kọ́tọ̀ gbèsè. Ebi ò kí n wá láti wá sọ̀rọ̀ bí sàn pé kí n máa ronú because nǹkan tí mi ń ká àti ẹ̀sìn ni pé we need to know báwọn ọmọ yẹn ṣe reconnect pẹ̀lú bàbá wọn officially establish which is fine. Now let's just go straight to the point. If mo ti jìyà lérí ọmọ tí ọmọ yẹn tó sọ pé ọjọ́ wedding òun wípé ìyá òun ọ bàbá òun tí ó sì ń bẹ̀ ní ìgbà tí mo dá nìkan struggle lé lórí especially ọmọ tí wọ́n ti disown from pregnancy tiẹ̀ nìkan nínú oyún bóyá photos gan ló wà tí ò tiẹ̀ tí tó ṣe ń develop. So wá ló fẹ́ lọ invite ìyá òun wá sí ibi wedding yẹn òun fẹ́ kí bàbá òun wá sí ibi wedding yẹn. Èmi tó láyé mi lóbìnrin yẹn I will not be happy with that. Ẹgẹ́ sì mi mẹ́ẹ̀ I will not be happy with that. Èmi ò ní dùn. But at the end of the day, did I have power láti stop wedding láti má ṣe wedding? No. Will I kill myself because of that? No. But èmi wá padà sí drum board mi kókè kí ni mo ṣe wrong tí mo fi ibo ní kankan fi wrong tó fi lead to this ending for me as a person. Àti àti evaluate tó láwọn nǹkan tí mo ṣe sí ọmọ yẹn àbó láwọn nǹkan tí mo ti ṣe tó lead to this particular thing. Tí o bá wá sí ọ̀nà àwọn ending á jẹ́ pé àwọn ọmọ kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ nìkan ṣe sọ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pé àwọn ọmọ kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́ pé no matter what you do for them they still look for their second parent. Mo ní ọ̀rẹ́ kan sójà ni mo ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Ìyá ẹ̀ ló rí ìsìn ìyá ẹ̀ ló bí orí ìyá ẹ̀ délé báyìí lójú ara ẹ̀ pé òun ló rí ìsìn ọ̀bọ̀ yìí all his life. But tó bá ti ní break university, this guy will come down from Port Harcourt to Akure. Retire military ní ohun ọjọ́ tí dáadé máa ń gba owó pension tó máa ń bá dáadé. And yeah, however, I'm up to today for my WhatsApp rẹ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ ìgbọ́n tí mo sọ lẹ́yìn ẹsẹ̀. Irú ọjọ́ wájú ẹsẹ̀, irú bàbá bẹ́yẹn in his own mind, ó ní relationship pẹ̀lú ọmọ ẹ̀ bọ̀ pé ìyá ẹ̀ the mother was not carrying along. Lójú ìyá bíbí pé àwọn nìkan ló ti ń gbẹ̀rù látọjọ́. But whereas ọmọ ń gbẹ̀yìn lọ, ń gbó lọ́wọ́ bàbá ẹ̀ correct steadily tọmọ ẹ̀ fi ṣetán university tó fi marry. Ẹgbẹ́ ìgbọ́n tí mo ń ká àti sọ́nsìn. But tó bá jẹ́ mi ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí, I won't be happy. But will I stop the wedding? No. Will I organize another wedding? Fucking no. I'm not going to waste my money. Will I go? Yes. Ike bàbá wà ní wedding ọ̀rẹ́ ike bàbá yẹn máa ṣáà jù mí lọ́la. Ó lè wà ń bẹ̀ kó kàn wà ń bẹ̀ àfigọ́ ẹ̀. Ìyá lè wà ń bẹ̀ àfigọ́ ẹ̀ bọ̀ ẹ̀ máa ń sọ pé mo ṣáà ẹ̀ pa. Ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ tí màá torí fífẹ́ màá dúró sílé. No, but statement ọmọ yẹn sọ means the word miserable to use for someone that was there for you. Ó ṣòfò ọmọ yẹn ò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ọmọ yẹn ò ní múra. Yorùbá ni wá. Àbíṣe bí sàn Yorùbá pẹ̀sìn tí mo jẹ́. Ọmọ tó bá lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ilé kò lè máa lo that particular word fún ìyá ẹ̀. Òfin parent generally or ẹni tó bá jù lọ gan pé àmọ́ mi ìyá miserable dàbí àgbẹ̀yàn. Bọ̀ fi bá máa ń kó ẹ̀kọ́ wọn ní èèyàn kí n ro fífọ ẹ̀ kíní kan ká ọ̀rọ̀ adé bu. Wọ́n náà mi ní ò lè ṣe bí bẹ̀bẹ̀ ká lè fẹ́ kùn pàjẹ́. Tá a bá fọwọ́ tó gbọ́mọ wí, àfọwọ́sí famọ́ra mi. Yes, máa forgive her, but will I because of that not attend the wedding? So that jọmọ tó yẹ kí mo bímọ méjì tí mo bí bí mẹ́ta àti kí sọmọ yẹn kan ni mo bí mi ò ní lọ wedding yẹn. Because mo fáwọn tó kú ṣe máa ṣe. Nítorí kó ti jó wọn ẹyọ kan yẹn tí mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé opportunity kan yẹn nìyẹn máa lọ bẹ̀ máa dẹ̀ shine past the father. Ẹ̀wọ̀n Ìyábọ̀ Òjó náà nígbà tó ṣe tọ́ wọn àmọ̀ kí the father was there for them but nígbà tó ṣe tọ́ wọn ẹnu máa táwọn Ìyábọ̀ Òjó shine jọ pẹ́ lọ́nà. Ẹ wo ti rí sẹ́wọ̀n náà tó ń ṣe. The father was there but kò sí ọ̀tọ̀ recognize the father ó kàn gbọ́dá sọ̀rọ̀ lóde ọ̀tọ̀ ní kí wọ́n wà ń bì kan ọ̀kan ní kó wà recognize we need to understand that èèyàn lè attend the wedding wọn kọ́ máa fún ọ̀pọ̀ wà lórí ìjókòó. Pẹ́ẹ́kì ìyá ẹ̀ ló mọ ó lè jẹ́ student olùkàtà ọmọ ẹ̀ ló máa try pass ní kíní. Ẹ̀yẹ́ ti kọ́ tí mo sọ yẹn tí n bá bí púpọ̀ mo lè bínú kí n má lọ yẹn but tó bá jẹ́ ọ̀kan mo bí màá lọ because kò sọ opportunity yẹn mọ́ ìdẹ̀ nígbàdúrà kọ́ mọ́ ṣe wedding lẹ́ẹ̀mejì. Ọ̀tájú mo láwọn ní tí mo ti bí tí mo rò pé àwọn méjì máa ṣe mo lè fọ̀gbó yẹn but ọ̀tájú wọn nìkan ni màá ṣe kí ni màá lọ but màá ṣáì pass the father pass the other parent ọtí màá ṣe nìyẹn.
Thank you, Mr. Tope. Mrs. Sonche.
Ekale Sisidupe, Ekale everybody.
Ekale Shewa.
Wapa. So I'm going to come from two angles here. Number one angle is when a child seeks fatherly love, they would go to any length to get that validation. So there's something missing. There's a void that child wants to feel. That's why, despite come on me going to Baba Ishibai, there's still that chance. Me actually Baba me no shini. I don't care what you say. I might have a different experience with my father, regardless of inkoti or me back. So, in my own opinion, I don't know the story. Me mobile were included. It would have been better, like Sister Chobi Sole. When it's right to have some conversations, you need to have them. As soon as Bata Almighty turned 18, me mobile I beg to.
Yeah, we don't know this either.
Yeah, she should have probably had that conversation with them like, this is your father. This was my experience. And over the years, at that stage, those kids are adults. If they want to form a relationship with their father, they would see. Sometimes, contexting by me, man bring different twists to a situation. Abaye, as at Ibaye, only mama Kotoshi might not have made the right call or judgment at that point, but just maybe later he could be maybe somebody for them too in their lives. Do you understand? So, but the child calling their mother miserable, that is very, very tactless. Again, you are very tactless of that child and very inconsiderate of that child. How could you do that? Almost okay. Think about your coin, to buy your brain, because background to be an lè sọrú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn fún ìyá ẹ̀ tó mọ̀ pé ó gbé ẹ ó ṣe gbogbo yẹn. So once we were growing up, mom sí mi ló train wa. Do you understand? I had the earliest memories of my father. Nígbà yẹn lákùrẹ́ àwọn méjì péré ló ní irú mọ́tò tí dáàdì mi nígbà yẹn mo tẹ̀ kéré gan gbà yẹn wọ́n máa gbé mi sínú mọ́tò yẹn Saturday morning very early a máa lọ jẹ yẹn wọ́n máa gbé mi convertible ní mọ́tò yẹn máa ń ṣí orí ẹ̀ ni. But then nígbà yẹn ní ojú mi my father was a perfect dad. But ìgbà tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dàgbà tí mo wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní rí àríṣà okay I was able to make my own judgment. Okay, you know what? No, ìyẹn mirage nìyẹn facade ni mo dẹ̀ decide. But then ìgbà tá a dàgbà tán it got to a point where gbogbo wa we had a relationship with him because he actually begged and said encouraging me ṣe kíníkan. We had that relationship with him. But then over obvious obviously I want to rí as adults okay there were some traits that rí oh yeah okay maybe nǹkan tí mọ́mí wa sọ or maybe nǹkan tí wọ́n insinuate at different points maybe it was true and we were able to have an informed decision about him which kind of like guided us and shaped how our relationship with him. Mo lẹ́gbọ̀n tó yẹ pé she would just do what she needed to do but nothing emotional or anything. Mo dẹ̀ lẹ́gbọ̀n tó yẹ pé he could do no wrong in her eyes despite being glaring even nígbà tá a ti dàgbà tán. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it all depends lórí bí ẹnìyẹn bá ṣe fẹ́ receive relationship in at that point. And on the case of the woman, it's so sad and it's really very, very painful. But kí ní ẹgbẹ̀rún ọmọ o máa lọ wedding yẹn because ọmọ kan tí mo ṣe fún time yẹn mi ò ó pé máa ṣe fún mi pray pé kí n ṣe fún lẹ́ẹ̀mejì àbí ẹ̀mẹ́ta. There's never an opportunity láti tún mi ìfẹ́ wò pé bóyá màá ní opportunity láti padà lọ fún wedding particular ọmọ yẹn gangan. So màá lọ. I will put away my emotions, my hurt for that single day. And I would not hold it against that child. Because at the end of the day, so there's always room for forgiveness. In the travails of the world, my mom never drew Sibicon. Also for oh, no. But we were able to form our opinion of him depending on ojutawa lesitawa firi situation nígbà yẹn àtàwọn stories tá gbọ́. Ìkànnà ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, she did what she needed to do, but she couldn't. The hurt was there. Do you understand? And people will forgive her. People forgive. But the area ẹ̀gbọ́n mi tó yẹ pé kejì tó yẹ pé ó forgive totally, pátápátá. She would always make excuses, you know, that kind of a thing. So bí o bá ṣe rí sí ni màá sọ pé lómi ṣe máa judge ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ọmọ mi feel pé ọmọ yẹn lè feel pé okay, I've always had my mom. See finish náà máa ń fà pé you are my mom, you are not going anywhere. Àwọn ọmọ mi máa ń yẹn fún nǹkan tí wọ́n assume pé ó jẹ́ lórí wọn tí wọn really mọ actually bó ṣe rí go. So bóyá nǹkan tọ́mọ yẹn tẹ̀lé lọ nìyẹn. Could she have handled it better in a different way? Yes, I believe so. I believe that those were two very weighty words to have used for her mom. But then let's not forget that there was something missing, which a relationship which she probably yearned for over the years and wanted. But you law school, but on law school, all around that they come and drop our mom school. They come and she my daddy did this, my daddy did that. I wanted the best, and she wanted that. But it doesn't take away the fact that she lacked emotional intelligence and she was very, very unappreciative of her mom. She could have used a better word. My dad said when I was going to have my engagement, Popsi, Miss Oyubi,
tí n bá ti wá ṣe ní reception nílé àwọn kìíní kan àwọn ò ní wá. Mo dẹ̀ wo settings. His house was on a hill. Kò yé yín, kò sí ibi tẹ́ fẹ́ fi tent dúró sí ńbẹ̀. Tó yẹ pé ṣé ẹ get nǹkan tí mò ń sọ? Tó yẹ pé kò sí. And I said I wanted to have it in a hall. Wọ́n ní ẹ̀ táwọn ò bá ní táwọn màá ti ṣe ń bẹ̀ àwọn ò wá nìyẹn. Mo dẹ̀ ní okay so be it, ẹ má wá. Wọ́n rò bí eré ni mò ń ṣe. But when he saw that I was serious, he said, okay, kìíní kan wọ́n fà á. But then I stood my ground because I knew that it was my wedding. And in my opinion at that time, you didn't have what it took to call those shots. So I insisted on doing it my way because I felt like you had no leverage over me. And I went ahead, got a hall, and my wedding the way I wanted it. Go. Did he come? No, he didn't come. He did not come because he's an Akure man. He insisted. But his family members told me, even my stepbrother told me that I thought Ongoma insist. He sat down as my father gave me out. When he heard that my stepbrother came, he was shocked to the bone marrow. And he came back and started begging me. But he tried it with my sister too as well. But my sister being my sister, she would do anything. She agreed to it. But when he so in got my son, he about Woboba Sherry, Niba me, Leon Shemafi, relate.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sis. Sister Fâßhiøn.
I can't so I can't call it. Sherry story, trigger a lot of emotions for me, right?
So there a little box, yes,
Mrs. Ochime, thank you, sis.
Okay, and the reason I said that is there is something happening around me right now that is very similar to this. My sister-in-law, she went pẹ̀lú gbogbo wàhálà dídátọ̀ àwọn ọmọ bàbá wọn UK ló wà UK ló wà sister-in-law mi yẹn ló bá kọ́ ilé tó ní Naija and kò jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ yẹn gbénu ilé yẹn tẹ́ pé at some point they were homeless, and ọ̀rọ̀ secondary school àwọn ọmọ méjì ni ọkùnrin kan obìnrin kan ọkọ mi ló ti ń gbé ọ̀rọ̀ títọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yẹn kémi tó ń bá rè ìgbà tẹ́mi àtọkọ mi fẹ́ ra tán ọkọ mi ṣàlàyé fún mi mo dẹ̀ ní no problem, I'll take them as my own children as well, we'll take care of them, which we did. And unfortunately, in last year, my sister-in-law passed away. Kide Lopa, when I'm talking, you keep quiet. Kide Lopa, wala pe, I want my kids to have the best, and all of that. She got on my firstborn will be over institution. She said, school bye lo fellow school to fellow me of a dark school here just to conceal the identity of whoever, right? School to my fellow is over $1 million. I called her, everybody spoke to her and said, are you sure you can carry this? Because our time supporting, we feel like this is too much, Are you sure that you have the ability to pay for this? She said she blocked everybody for like a week. Eventually, go through she became sick. And she passed away eventually. After our family, this man was nowhere to be found. After she passed away, this man showed up. Could they show up? Family, and the gullible child too started giving different information from Babe and all. To try cut the long story short, ó turn ọmọ yẹn against the family. We were going through the battle of ọ̀tọ̀ ni ó ní kọ́ máa sanwó school àwọn ọmọ kọ́ máa sanwó school ọmọ tó wà ní private university. You know, ó ṣàdá wàhálà lẹ̀ ní family ṣá. Now, ibi tí mo ń gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lọ, ibi tí mo ń gbé ọ̀rọ̀ lọ. This man, ó pàdé àpòpọ̀ mọ́ ọmọ obìnrin. Wọ́n wá jí ọmọ ọkùnrin gbé nínú ilé wa. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ fún yìí, ọ̀rọ̀ 2-3 days ago ni o. Ọ̀dọ̀ parenting lọ mi làwọn ọmọ yẹn wà because àwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n ti bà ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n ìyá wọn tó ń gbé because àwa ò sí Nàìjíríà. Ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n ìyá wọn tó ń gbé wọ́n bà bẹ̀ jẹ́ chat oríṣiríṣi la rí lórí fún wọn tó tú àṣírí wọn gbogbo mind tó ní against ẹ̀gbọ́n ìyá wọn. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ìyá wọn ní láti sọ fún wọn pé you know what, òun ò fẹ́ máa tọ́ wọn with bitterness kọ́ máa lọ sọ́dọ̀ parenting law, which is ìyá àti bàbá ìyá tiwọn. Now, man find every way to turn those children against the family. Ọmọbìnrin ló jẹ́ the gullible one. Láàárín àwọn méjèèjì, ọmọkùnrin ló kéré, ọmọbìnrin 18 years old. Ó dẹ̀ ṣe in a way tó ọmọ àwọn sister parents lọ mi wọ́n lọ church. Ọmọ yẹn church àdúgbò ló máa ń lọ right. Ọmọbìnrin máa ń wá sílé every weekend from school. Ó kàn pé mother-in-law mi ní pé ẹ lè délé kẹ má bàyàn báyìí o. Dádì mi ti wá gbé o. Wọ́n ní dádì ẹ̀ wá gbé ta ni. And what was the issue? Ó lóun fẹ́ wá mú àwọn ọmọ wọ́n dẹ̀ ní wọ́n mú àwọn méjèèjì ó lè mú kan kó fi kan lẹ̀. Ìwọ ló bí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ó fẹ́ tọ́ wọn ó fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní take responsibility from here. Okay, come and take both of them. Ó ní rárá o, òun ò lè mú àwọn méjèèjì, ọmọkùnrin nìkan lòun máa mú òun ò ní mọ́ ọmọbìnrin. Mi ò wá mọ bí ọmọbìnrin yẹn bó ṣe wà gullible tó give àbúrò ẹ̀ away. Ó tàn sọ fún yín, ó sọ kí yẹn wá bá wọn níbì kan. Wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé ọmọ yẹn lọ. Di bí mo ṣe ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Ṣé rí àwọn ọkùnrin tó máa ń ṣe ìkà kọ́ máa wò ó because ọjọ́ iwájú wọn á jẹ́ reason tó fi wá gbé ọmọkùnrin yẹn nìkan lọmọkùnrin tó bí. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó kù tó ti ní síta obìnrin ni wọ́n. Àwọn yẹn ò dẹ̀ rán. Àwọn yẹn ò dẹ̀ rán. Ṣé rí the most àwa ń wo ọmọbìnrin yẹn báyìí pé ìwọ ọmọ yìí betrayer ni ẹ o. Ìyá yín kú kò máa tí ì pọdún kan. Ó dẹ̀ betray ìyá yín báyìí. Tó bá imagine kó jẹ́ pé ìyá yẹn wà láyé. Ọmọbìnrin yìí ṣé kò lè ṣe worse than nǹkan tó ọmọbìnrin yìí sọ fún ìyá tiẹ̀ lọ. And they know every detail. Wọ́n mọ nǹkan tí ojú ìyá wọn rí. Their mother had cancer. Did surgery twice. This man abandoned them láti ìgbà tóun ti wà ní 3 years old. Ni máa yìí ti abandon wọn tó ń jayé UK. Ó tún máa wá àdúgbò wọn ló kọ́lé sí. Ó tún máa wá. Ó máa ṣe bàbá UK kiri. Máa gbé àwọn obìnrin kiri. Kò tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Now, ọmọ yẹn ti betray ìyá ẹ̀ sìn. One word tí mo sọ fún mi ní ìkà ni wọ́n mọ̀ yìí o. Ìkà ni ẹ o. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ìyá yín wà láyé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ṣe náà lélẹ̀. Wàhálà yín dẹ̀ ló pa ìyá yín. I want my kids to have the best. Ṣẹ́rí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó kọ́ mi ní ọgbọ́n. Me, just like what
you say network mi ni. Sister Fatoki.
Máa ṣe gbọ́ mi.
Sister Fatoki, I lost you.
Wọ́n ti mú ohun mi lọ. Ṣé gbọ́ mi ṣá?
À ń gbọ́ yín náà.
À ń gbọ́ yín o.
Okay. Sherry, it made me made a decision. I will not live my life for any child. I will live my own life. I will sacrifice for my kids, but I will not put my life on hold for any child. I will not, because àǹtí ìjìyà gan lórí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Ìgbà tó lóyún ọmọ kejì ni wọ́n ló ní kíní ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní feel toothache. From toothache wọ́n ní wọn ò lè ṣe surgery fún nígbà tó lóyún pé tó máa ṣe surgery yẹn 50-50 ni ó lè lose oyún ó dẹ̀ lè má lose oyún. Bọ́bá yìí láyé wọn gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe surgery fún àǹtí yẹn torí pé ó ti mọ̀ ọkọ ọmọkùnrin ló wà nínú àǹtí yẹn. By the time that àǹtí yẹn máa fi bímọ ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ kíní yẹn ó ti di nǹkan míì sí wọn lára. Wọ́n nígbà tó ń ṣe surgery fáǹtì yìí ó wá sí hospital ó wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ doctor pé is she gonna die? And he left her to hospital, the first surgery, the second surgery. She survived it, took care of the children. Àwọn ọmọ parí secondary school, ìkan ti wọ university. Ó wá kú. Wàhálà ló pàǹtí because kò gbádùn ayé ẹ̀. Torí pé ó ń tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ she could not live her own life. Ìwọ wá dé o. Ẹ wo, any woman, whatever you go through in your marriage, whatever you go through in life, take care of yourself. Make yourself a priority. The children, I'm not saying you should not take care of your children. No. But make sure that you are also selfish about yourself. Take care of yourself. Build your life. Don't put your mind on, don't put your mind there. You will be shocked. You will be shocked at what these children can do. Especially àwọn ọmọ tó ń bí sí yìí, wọ́n dájú. Tó bá jẹ́ mi ni woman yìí, I am not moving an inch. Ọmọ yẹn máa lọ live life wẹ̀, èmi náà máa live life mi. Tó bá yá, nígbà tó bá marry, tó bá bímọ, ó máa understand nǹkan tí ìyá ẹ̀ go through. Ṣẹ́rígbà tí mo bímọ, mo understand àwọn nǹkan kan tí ìyá mi go through in life. Mo máa ń pe mọ́mísí mi ní nínú oyún pé àwọn mi ẹ̀jọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tí mo ti ṣe fún yín, ẹ̀jọ̀ ẹ dáríjì mi. Because now I know what it means to be a mother. I know the pain. She will know the pain later and she will go back to the mother. Ó kàn ti lè létí díẹ̀ yìí.
Auntie Fatoki, that was a very powerful submission. Mr. Peacemaker. Life familiar. Mr. Peacemaker, you there?
I'm here. Thank you very much. Greetings to every panelist. But what I heard is that fresh marriage, baba tí ó tọ́mọ àbí baba tó wà ń ta wá síbẹ̀, which to me is not a problem. Because of this platform and the numbers, I can see numbers going up. I would have loved us to be using this kind of platform to address the malaise that is everywhere. Single motherism is everywhere, and we are seeing it happening. The mother abandoned his children to his father, to their father is not new too. In Gotimi Bakan advocate ni pé bàbá tó bá di pé òun bí ọmọ sọ́wọ́ single mother tó fẹ́ kó tọ́ kó má jọ lóorun ọkùnrin kó support ọmọ ẹ̀. That
1 million reasons tí ẹ fi sọ pé òun àti ìyàwó òun ò jọ ní gbé mọ́ kó lè fi àwọn lẹ̀. It's not a big deal. It has been happening before we were born, and it will continue to happen. I think it's going higher now. So, and Baba, there shouldn't be any reason why you should not responsible, why you should not partake in the development or the growth or supporting your children. Because in the West, for more child support. The governments of the land will go against you. In the same vein, I don't know where the ego is coming from. That you cannot bend your ego, and I don't really know how it's happened. Then, for a reason, you are not millions of reasons for you to say, okay, I'm not with this man again. But it continues to be the father of those children. How on earth?
Mr. Peacemaker, and maybe I should narrate the story we're talking about to you. So when she was pregnant, the man told her to go abort the pregnancy. And she said she was scared of abortion. And the man said if she keep the pregnancy, he doesn't want to have anything to do with the baby. So the man left her. Obi omoye, owaje ibeji. Ma yede mo bobi mo, olomo dasi. Ko des disturb we, obi lowo lowe. O de da awon ọmọ yẹn tọ́, táwọn ọmọ yẹn fi dàgbà. Ìbejì làwọn ọmọ yẹn. So bí Ọlọ́run ṣe máa ń gbé ṣe ọwẹ́dì, ìkan náà ọmọ yẹn wá ṣaláìsí, ọmọ yẹn ti dàgbà náà. Wọ́n ní ó rán ọmọ yẹn lọ London àwọn méjèèjì. Wọ́n ní street of London, wọ́n gún ọkùnrin bóyá ọgùn pa ni, wọ́n ṣàpá ọ̀pá ní kínní inú ọmọ jó ọ̀tá àwùmá ìwọ àkọ́ ọmọbìnrin yẹn nìkan. Mind you, bàbá wọn ó ti wà ní London. Even before she sent the children to London, the woman did not only go because of those children. Because of those children, she dedicated all her life to them. So if it's born of contention, tí wọ́n wá sí ni pé ọmọ obìnrin yẹn ẹ̀mẹ̀pọ̀kùnrin ti kú twin brother ti kú obìnrin. So ó wá bàbá ẹ̀ lọ. Wọ́n ní Dublin ni ṣé Dublin àbí wọ́n ní London is zero pẹ́ o. Not Dublin, ọ̀tọ̀ ní Dublin, it's London ni o. London lọ pé ó ṣe Dublin. Only to cut the story short, ọmọbìnrin lọ wá bàbá ẹ̀, ó ṣàlọ́ wá dáàdì ẹ̀, ó wá fẹ́ ṣe wedding báyìí, ó wá sọ fún, ó wá ní bàbá òun gbọ́dọ̀ wà, mọ́mì wá yarí pé ṣé bàbá tí òun ọbẹ̀ ṣe ń jẹ, bàbá tí ò pe òun, bàbá tí ò béèrè òun, ṣé Dublin ni bí amúdẹ̀ ti ń gbé fúnra wọn, ṣùgbọ́n London làwọn ọmọ lọ ṣá. Wọ́n ní bàbá tí ò Sisidupe ṣe wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Má jẹ́ pé mo ti ń gbé story. Wọ́n ní bàbá tí ò ṣàbèrè wọn, bàbá tí ò ṣe kinní kan, bàbá tí ò ṣà. To cut the story short ṣá, lọ́mọ bá búyà. Ó ní mọ́mí òun wà too dramatic. Ìyàwó ni ó ṣe máa ní mo wà dramatic. Ṣé adúrú story tóun sọ yìí kò yí ẹni? Ìgbà tó ṣàṣọ lọ tó sọ bọ̀ létà o, infusion ní bàbá ti introduce ọmọ sí àwọn family ẹ̀, àwọn extended family ẹ̀, ó ti introduce àwọn ọmọ sí, ó ti ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. To tún cut the story short ṣá, ìyá ṣáà ní pé òun ò ní tí bàbá bá ti máa wà ní ibi ìgbéyàwó ní síbẹ̀. Ní ìsìn, ọmọ wa ní mọ́mí òun pé ìyá ẹ̀ act miserable. So woman ẹ wá ní pé òun, no, she first said dramatic. The first word was dramatic the first time. She said the mom was dramatic at first. Nígbà tó lọ wá bàbá lọ tí àkọ́kọ́ bínú sí, it was the second time she talked about being miserable. So ìyá wa ń sọ fún sí pé ní ìsọfẹsẹ wedding, ìyá wa ní ó wish bó ṣe wà ní ọkàn tòun. Ìyá ò ṣe pé níbi kóhùn ṣépè fún ọmọ yẹn because ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ jẹ́ kí effort òun kó render useless. So story yẹn nìyẹn and big submission yín báyìí.
Oh, brilliant. That's a nice one. I think it's akin to what I was saying. Number one, she flip to the side of the woman, left side here. Some women grow on the egos that, oh, that's all, mommy. At the end result of human because later, Omoli get to know the father is not as bad as anybody think, or the mother told him or her. I think that could be a very bad husband, but a good father. Now, the story you told just only old lady because I just seem like I'm watching Perry. But sympathy man was not on my he has a very good she has suffered so much. Take glory in the as regard to the Baba. Though the woman has every reason to be angry. But that lady, the girl who wants to have wedding, my advocate will also go to the father that, okay, Joe, whatever is going to cause, goes down to you can fight with your spouse, you can disagree with any husband. I want to believe at the time, no, the story is not here. Maybe this is what I'm thinking. Let me talk to my father. Deny sometimes. I don't know, I sympathize with her for losing one of to suffer so much. Because I don't know why you think you will need for the wedding. I mean, well, I've done wrong. I must at least plead for forgiveness, ask for forgiveness. These people have done wrong. Till lady time so you buy hard working time to buy want to have money. I mean, only man grow the level to grow there, and people will celebrate there. This father will not identify with you, can you will make it or go marry shit. But issue at I'm a Genesis, but in between why peace make everybody lonely. That's why we are peacemaker. I prefer can unite together. What is a mistake in the because we can't just rule it out that people are not consult yes, me Pomo and I mean the Pomo that age. Chema almost say Baba to tea Nikato Kureni, Otil already, yes. Everyone but of Tom of Eddie, when you call Oshenu, Yadam Berulati Loshen, Komalo, fine. But two time, continue to grow one level here. But they find it difficult to see united. At this point.
Mommy Sipati, sorry, the man was married before dating the girl, but the woman did not know. He lied to the woman that he was single.
Oh, based on that, love is a big
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry now. Can you infant more? So we go sorry by what the boss say. Kilo shell now. Do you cut it to my soul?
Okay, Mr. Peacemaker, mo fẹ́ bèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ yín. Ṣé rí mi mọ̀ bóyá wo trending video máa kan tí ojú ẹ̀ fọ́ tí ọmọ mẹ́ta wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tí ìyàwó dálẹ̀ fún. Mi mọ̀ bóyá rí tí bọ̀bọ̀ kan lọ help ẹ̀ táwọn èèyàn sọ pé máa yẹn kìíní kan tójú ẹ̀ fọ́ tó ń dáwó fún tó fẹ́ lé
mo rí fídíò yẹn lórí Facebook yẹn.
So tí àwọn ọmọ yẹn bá dàgbà sí wọ́n dàgbà wọ́n dirú wọ́n dìgbà, are we still saying that ìyá àwọn ọmọ yẹn òun náà ó yẹ kó wà present ní wedding àwọn ọmọ yẹn?
Kó tó dé level tó dé yìí ó yẹ kán ti lè resolve ẹni wọ́n try láti sọ.
Nítorí lè wọ́n resolve ẹ̀ kó tó dé level yìí náà àwọn eléyìí wọ́n resolve ẹ̀.
We are not prone to how many efforts anybody make.
Should be story that John Kaniko and need info. Let's judge based on what after all your judgment is based on this little information you had.
Exactly.
No, so
from where I started, appealing to whoever that has such situation, be your both sides, obìnrin ò gbọ́dọ̀ ní ego débi pé èmi ni mo máa dátọ́ ọmọ mi òṣì ló máa ń fà lẹ́yìn ọkùnrin kan ò gbọ́dọ̀ bí ọmọ sọ́wọ́ ọkùnrin obìnrin wà àbádọ́n ẹ̀ that is stupid man.
So ẹ dúró ẹ fìyẹn lẹ̀ wedding mo sọ so does the woman have the right to be seated to as the mother of the children on that wedding day?
The one you are just talking about, or
yes,
or this one that we are.
This of the man tí ó fọ́jú yẹn tó dátọ̀ ọmọ ń sìn tí ìyàwó ọmọ yẹn táwọn ọmọ yẹn bá fẹ́ ṣe wedding. Ṣé ìyàwó náà ní ẹ̀tọ́ àti jókòó níjọ wedding wọn?
Well, I still believe, I so much believe where she need chance láti revisit the wrongs here. Or wrong.
Ṣé màá yí revisit wrong yìí? Ṣé ló sọ́rí takàṣẹ́ rí tó sọ́kọ́ pátọ́pọ́ rí?
Ibi tí mo lọ lórí ti máa yẹn ni wípé for now, I don't want to go back to àmọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀, but keep mind ọmọ yẹn ló kù now. Ọmọ yẹn wanted to be happy. She wanted to bring her families together. She wants her father in her wedding. Let the mother forgive. Consumption. Can the father don't push ara ẹ̀ pé I want to be in my daughter's wedding? I will ask him, you will not read daughter.
But you are not answering the question. In the other case too, can the mother too be present there?
I said before it get to that level.
No, because Mr. Peacemaker, this level that's already the man never made any amendments with this said woman.
That woman would not even wanted to be there, I think so. A normal thing, if you can abandon me, why you identify with me when I'm somebody?
And so community might not fair identify.
I said the child went to him. You see?
Imagine the child of this man who went to their mother.
I forgive her now later. If it's for the children, if it's for the, this is not Kalima Hello you are my child. Now I want to claim that you are mine. Now because could deserve it. Okay. As a matter of fact, could deserve that honor, but I'm until the end pass through in our own mind or our own little way. Somebody might just have told her that so what would the Baba, and suddenly she realizes that she has a biological father living. People have come from America to look for their parents in Africa. They are not necessarily have been part of them or part of their life or life, but they deem it necessary to go Africa and look for where their origin is from. So this father, I know no need to do, but for the sake of the happiness of this daughter of to fetch a wedding, Baba catch of sorrow, not going to do no anyway. But for the mother, she just need to forget.
And she go, Mr. Peacemaker.
That will be my solution.
All right. Mide babe. Mide babe, are you there? Abi Mide. Okay, Mide babe. We can't hear you if you're talking.
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Wow. Conversations online. It's actually a very heavy one for me because I can relate, sort of. The thing is this. Situation dear. I wanted to, when I did not hear the story, before Mrs. Young came to narrate everything, I wanted to say that husband and wives or separated parents come and avoid at marry and woman as weapon
when there is separation or divorce. Leave the children out of it. Don't use them as a weapon in the game of separation or divorce that man go through. But this one is different now. There is a twist because allegedly the man because he had the pregnancy outside of his own marriage, and all that. But the truth is, God reading the story, fine. There are two sides to a story. Go sides to occurring, but from sides to I'll say that the man is Odajoyo. Even if you don't want, that does not stop you from carrying out your responsibility as their father. At least as Baba now, either men or women, if you know that you are a parent that have not been actively involved in the life of your children or child, please maintain the energy. Maintain that energy to the end. While the children were growing up, you're not a part of their life. You do not contribute positively to their growing up, to their upbringing. As a same human being, why should you now feel glory like your wedding? It's not fair. Especially to the parents that was there for them all along. It's as if they are just mocking I'm mocking all our efforts. At the end of the day, it's not a fair thing to do. To share, naming you're not there. Our milestones, or your birthdays when you were not there, or your graduation when you were not there. So why should you now feel like you should be there on their wedding day to just come and reap where you did not sow? From the angle to a military story here, even if the daughter insists that, I want my daddy on my big day, I know. You as a mature father, you can just try and create an excuse like, I have one thing that I need to do. I'm so sorry. Maybe no, I will support you financially. I'll give you money. Just try and do your own part to make your child happy. But it's not like you should not come and put it up in the woman's face. Like, it's, to me, it does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. But just like I said earlier, there are two sides to every story. We do not really know what went down back in the day. But at the same time, I'm not giving an excuse. I'm not giving an excuse for the man, because no matter what could have gone down, even going with you don't want her to get pregnant, and she went ahead and got pregnant, it does not prevent the man from taking his responsibility and being there for his own children. So I would still maintain that my fact that now, it's a two-way thing. The woman can stand her ground that I don't want this man at the wedding, because what is the essence of a wedding day that ends up being a sad day for you? Because when you only man roll from that angle, to go through. Now, see that man on that wedding day, till they to reconcile. See that man just on that wedding day will spoil our mood, will spoil everything. Our happiest day should now be a day of mixed feelings. And all that. It will be so dramatic and so uncool. In my own opinion. Now, the woman has two options. Either she stands her ground, or she considers the happiness of her daughter. She may decide not to be to make it all about her. In as much as I understand the truth is, you still have to respect your daughter's wish.
This life is very complicated though. There is high chances that oh my God, possible, because I'm trying to reason like, why would a child call her own mother that has been there for her all along a miserable person? It's possible that she has been hearing two sides of the story. Also, the poison mind there. Sorry, I caught her with another man right on top of her. People can go extreme in order to win the act of disputes in the family and relationship. So there is a possibility that the daughter could have been going behind to see the father, and that one has told her a lot of stories, have poisoned her mind or tried to correct her view or something. So more now another part starts maybe while the children were growing up, maybe the man later became repentant and be like, okay, I know I made a mistake back then, now please, I want to come back into the life of our children. And the Iya was like, no way, I'm not going to forgive you. I'm just saying, I don't say that's what happened though, but I'm just trying to create different scenarios that could lead to the daughter seeing her mom as miserable. There was a time seeing Baba and Fell work for his life, was going to take responsibility, maybe even wanted us to go to a better school. And mommy insisted because of our vendetta. Our brain man shaking a lot. Sorry to say, I'm not trying to pass blames here, but there are instances where some women will be like, I started this journey alone. Even now that you want to come back, I'm not taking you. So it's possible. Come on, I got to my way. Mommy, weaponize one in the fight between her and the man. So it's very possible. So that's just the possibility. She can forgive and allow the daughter to have her wish, and she can stand her ground. So it's a two-way thing. Thank you.
Thank you, Nide. God bless you. Mr. Larry King. Mr. Larry King.
Hello, Mrs. Young.
Sir.
Mommy is going on, especially Mrs. Young.
I don't need me.
Hey, everybody. Ṣé lọ́rọ̀ tó wà lẹ́yìn kò sí ẹni tí ò ti ní experience ẹ̀ one time or the other ní Africa, especially àwọn tó ń bí ní some years back. Ṣé rí gbogbo bàbá tó wà láyé ìgbà yẹn, mi ò fẹ́ lo ọ̀rọ̀ pé so many of them, let me say, are not responsible. It was men's word then, so they do what they like. And àwọn ìyá wa náà gbà yẹn náà, they were so naive. Kí ló ibi tí mo bá kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ rọ̀ nìyẹn o. Ṣé mọ̀ wọ́n ní ká fẹ́ lágbájá máa fẹ́, and some will not even do due diligence. Ẹ wo ru ẹni tó lọ fẹ́ ọmọkùnrin yẹn ti bímọ. Please gbẹ́ pọ̀ dáadáa ló ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọmọkùnrin yẹn ti bímọ, ó lọ fẹ́ kò hàn ṣe due diligence. Ó lóyún fún wa ní kó ṣẹ́yún. Sọ̀rọ̀ ló mọ bí kìíní yẹn ṣe rí. Now, èmi náà ló ń kọ́ báyẹn, at least my own mom and my dad, they separated. So àwa náà mọ́mú wa ló dàtọ̀ àti grandmother wa. Ṣùgbọ́n ṣe rí obìnrin tó dàtọ̀ mọ́, tó bá pé ọkọ yẹn ń wá, ó fẹ́ ṣojú ṣe ẹ̀, ó wá ń block ẹ̀ kò jẹ́ kó ṣe é. Ó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ dáadáa. Orí pé kí ni ó sì wà ó sì ní resentment nítorí nǹkan tí ọkùnrin yẹn ṣe fún un. Ó dẹ̀ máa fẹ́ kó pé kò tí lè wà ìlú sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan báyẹn, kò sí ẹ̀yìn fẹ́ lọ́kùnrin ní sàkáání ẹ̀dẹ̀ kó máa fẹ́ kí ọkùnrin yẹn wá ṣojúṣe ẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ mẹ́ra kò yẹ kó lè bá ṣojúṣe ẹ̀. Ó máa búlọ̀kù ọkùnrin yẹn because ẹ̀rọ ara ní gbogbo wa. Ojúṣe wo ló fẹ́ wá ṣe nígbà tí mo lóyún orí mi ti lọ ṣẹ́? Aside from that, ó parọ́ fún mi láti kàn bá mi sùn. So yẹn máa jẹ́ kó dùn ìyá yẹn, kò tiẹ̀ ní jẹ́ kó tiẹ̀ fẹ́ fún ní chance láti rí ọmọ yẹn ní nígbà tó wà ní kékeré. So yẹn lè jẹ́ factor tí ò ní jẹ́ kí ìyá yẹn kó rí, ó jẹ́ kó fún ní chance láti wà ní life ọmọ yẹn while the child was growing up. So and wọ́n rí ọmọ yẹn náà kó tó lè sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ̀rọ̀ láti pọ̀jù lẹ́nu ẹ̀ tó pé àmọ́ mi ń wà miserable wọ́n wà dis but ṣe tí wọ́n rí ó lè ti ṣe mọ̀ pé ó ti rí ìyá yẹn tán ó tó lè sọ ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ sí ìyá yẹn láti bẹ́ẹ̀ pé mọ́rin gan ọmọ olóòótọ́ dàgbà ó lè jẹ́ èèyàn tó yẹ pé láwọn wà kan sọ pé mo sọ́ọ́rì wọn bí máa ń sábà ní àwọn wà yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àyàn tó yẹ pé bóyá bíi pé wọ́n dá tọ́mọ láti ilẹ̀ lóòótọ́ tó bá dá tọ́mọ mo sọ̀rọ̀ ìta bá dá tọ́ ọmọ mo sọ́ọ́rì gan wọ́n máa ń tọ́mọ yẹn pẹ̀lú ìkanra ni pẹ̀lú kanra bàbá yín tó kú tó lọ mi tó wà lọ́hùn-ún bàbá yín òkú ayé all those things tó bá yẹ kó dá tọ́mọ tí ò bá rí màá rí tó yẹ kó dá tọ́mọ kò sẹ́ni tó fi gap yẹn wọ́n máa fi kanra tán àwọn yẹn ni so wọ́n máa jẹ́ kí àwọn gan fúnra wọn kán lù sí this empathy lọ́dọ̀ àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n tọ́ wọ́n máa tọ́ ọmọ yẹn right wọ́n máa pé wọ́n fẹ́ fún ọmọ yẹn the best wọ́n máa tọ́ ọmọ yẹn pẹ̀lú love wọ́n máa fi kanra bàbá wọn mọ́ ọmọ yẹn tẹ́ pé dùkọ̀ ìwà báyẹn ni bàbá yẹn wù ní ìyá yẹn tó fi kanra yẹn mọ́ ọmọ yẹn ló yẹ kọ́ ọmọ yẹn lè sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sí normally ló yẹ kọ́ ọmọ yẹn lè sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn pé ẹ wà miserable ẹ wà this ẹ wà dramatic ó yẹ kó lè fún ní ọ̀nà yẹn so ìyá yẹn máa ti òkè ọmọ sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ máa kọ́ ọmọ yẹn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ó lè sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn and in another way obìnrin sì máa ń lọ́kàn pé ó ti ní ọjọ́ kan pẹ̀lú ọjọ́ báyìí mo máa fi san ẹ̀san fún obìnrin máa ń fix tí bá ṣe obìnrin lónìí ó lè fi bóun dárí dì wọn abáyé ṣeré ó ti fix ẹ̀ tó máa fi àyẹn jẹ ẹ̀yìn ọjọ́ tó máa ṣe sọ yẹn ó ti fix ẹ̀ sọmọ ẹ̀ bá plan ẹ̀ jẹ́ ni ara ọjọ́ ẹ̀san tó fẹ́ san ọlọ́jọ́ pé ọmọ yẹn aṣáfẹ́ ṣe nǹkan rere kan lè jẹ́ kó wà ń bẹ̀ so ó dà pé ó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tó wọ́n ti bá náà lòun jẹ́ láti fi jẹ́ kí bàbá yẹn kó rí aláìsí mistake ẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ọjọ́ vendetta yẹn ó ti gbé jẹ́ ọmọ yẹn ti bàjẹ́ sọmọdé ní nǹkan mi ó dì máa ní nǹkan tọmọ yẹn fi fẹ́ wò pé ìgbésẹ̀ ọmọ nígbà tọmọ fi máa nítorí fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan yẹn ìsọpọ̀ náà méjì ni o ṣe rí pé ọmọ mi ìfẹ́ sítórì kò fẹ́ kàn máa rí nǹkan tí ẹ̀ kan rí kò sí bàbá yẹn ṣe lè má ṣe bàbá yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀ bàbá yẹn wà láyé tí nǹkan yẹn ò ní ṣẹgẹ́ tọ̀rọ̀ mi ẹlòmíì ò láìkí ẹ̀ kọ́ máa porúkọ ẹlòmíì ìpò rẹ̀ sẹ́ni bàbá níjẹ ọwọ́ tí òun àwọn tá grow up ní kékeré gan kíní kan máa ń dùn wá ṣe pé àwọn sórí kan tí ó máa ń kọ lẹ́nu wa láti sọ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn parents wò kí ń mọ̀ nígbà yẹn nígbà tí dad tiwa tí wọ́n lọ mọ̀ mi lọ fẹ́ ẹlòmíì àbúrò mi ń gbé lọ́dọ̀ mi nígbà tó lẹ́rù kan nígbà táṣẹ̀ pàṣẹ jọ ń gbé papọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ grandma wa pẹ̀lú àbúrò mi so by the time you want to mention our surnames are always different so it comes for questioning every time ojú dẹ̀ máa ń tì wá mọ̀ èèyàn mi ò mọ̀ ó kí ni máa ń mójú tí ọmọdé nígbà míì ṣebí is your brother why are you bearing begin to say some kind of stories kí ẹ máa ń dùn wá nílé sí ọlọ́mọ kékeré síta so ọmọ iná ọ̀rẹ́ máa pé mo lọ́mọ kan fi yẹ pé ọ̀rẹ́ mi ni màmá ẹ̀ dẹ̀ lọ ìmọ̀ àrígbà bàbá ẹ̀ wà responsible tó fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ ìtòòdì mọ́dà àdá tí wọ́n ní kọ́ lè máa jẹ́ different surname nínú ilé yìí so they had to change his name of the girl surname àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀ because òun gba embarrassment fún ọmọ yẹn ní school ọmọ ni wọ́n jọra wọn ìyàwó ni wọ́n jọ so wọ́n á jẹ́ surname ọ̀tọ̀ ọmọ máa bè lọ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n àbúrò ẹ̀ òun dẹ̀ dàgbà jù wọ́n lọ díẹ̀ so kí ni máa ń jẹ́ wá sọ pé òun ìmọ̀dá nìkan jẹ́ different surname wọ́n ní láti change so ọgbọ́n máa ń jẹ́ nǹkan tó máa ń dun ọmọdé nígbà mi sórí ọmọ yẹn kò fẹ́ drama kò fẹ́ story ní ọjọ́ wẹ́dí òun kò fẹ́ kíní kan kó máa ní bàbá eléyìí bàbá ẹ̀ ní sàṣoṣo ajánlé koko lọ́dọ̀ fún bàbá nígbà tó ọmọdé ẹ̀ jẹ́ bí adé níyì ṣé wọn kọ yẹn sọ ọmọ wa pé mi ò fẹ́ ní story ò fẹ́ ní drama níjọ́ wẹ́dí mi.
ìwọ ni ajá ní èkókò.
àkọjẹsẹ àpò ní ṣe mọ kíní yẹn máa ń tó irú bàbá yẹn wá ni bàbá yẹn lè wá ṣe dáadáa níbi ẹsẹ̀ bàbá yẹn ò ṣe dáadáa wọ́n pẹ́ kò sí láàrin ọmọ àtọmọ yẹn ń grow ìgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ wedding yẹn ti ń bọ̀ ẹ̀ avenue ní láti lọ step láti lọ bẹ̀ that's an avenue kọ̀ọ̀kan lè rọ̀ bẹ̀ to the face of that woman like that ọmọ yẹn náà kò fọgbọ́n ṣe tó bá ìpọ́nà tí wàá lọ wọ́n ti lọ bẹ obìnrin yẹn lẹ́yìn kó wọ́n ti lọ bẹ̀ kó gbọ́ ni owó yarí kan lẹ̀ ni ó kò sí lọ́wọ́ ọwọ́ ló máa mọ̀ bá rẹ̀ ó ní ìdí ẹ̀sìn owó ìtìlẹ̀ fi ṣe kò sí ẹgbẹ́ máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà nǹkan tọ́wọ́n tọ́wọ́n nígbà tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ tọ́wọ́n pé bàbá yẹn kọ́ wọn máa mọ̀ ojú ẹ̀ sá pé relationship yẹn ò tọ́wọ́n lè wọṣọ kan náà máa mọ̀ pé kò dán mọ́rán like my own case dad mi kọ́ ló ṣe bàbá ń jọ wedding mi mọ́ mi sọ fún wọn gan wọ́n sì ẹ̀ pé wọ́n sì ẹ̀ wá ṣẹ̀gẹ́ ìrànkọ́ náà máa wá ọ̀dẹ̀ sọ story bí o ti ẹ̀ bọ́dà mo ní now I'm a father myself now I've grown up to be a father I don't even need a father when I needed a father he was not there he just say I want to come and do a father when I'm now even already a father myself but it's not baba ṣe so I don't need a father in my life again So when he comes, anytime if he comes, he's welcome. And he even come. Second, the village abandon him, but he even come. You can want what? But to make it John what? You can watch your place. One more call my place, my me. One shot, me. One shot, little you pay. And they see some of my children, he pray for them. Now, once you are that back, you see more sense money every month, more sense daddy me no. But my mom was not happy with it. So just say boy like that mean you can punch to nje ko to si. Don't je ko to si. Ibi tí o ti so, do ti rip. She get. So, but the meeting must dàgbà. Mo believe pé is your problem ele handle ki ara mistake it immediately ni. Ẹ má carry ẹ sọ́dọ̀ tèmi. Let me do my responsibility but also ki mi ṣe. You don't want to tọ́jú àwọn òbí mi. So let me do it. So ọba àmọ́ sí fi máa ń rò nìyẹn. Pé so ọkùnrin ni kò múra pé má torí ọmọ kan gbà wẹ̀ kó má torí ọmọ kan sọ́fà. So wọ́n á máa sọ pé dictate ọmọ yẹn máa ṣe bó bá ti di adult. You can't dictate for what ọmọ yẹn want to do. O lè dictate fún wọn. Tó bá wọn ẹ̀kọ́ kó fẹ́ ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó bá wọn ẹ̀kọ́ mú kó wà bí jù yẹn lọ. Tó bá ti dàgbà o lè dictate fún tó máa ṣe ló máa ṣe. It's your wedding day, it's your day. Tó bá lọ fẹ́ gbà bá ń wà ń bẹ̀ ó fẹ́ kó wà ń bẹ̀ náà nìyẹn. There's nothing you can do. All those mọ̀ pé ọjọ́ tó fẹ́ gbẹ̀sán yẹn wọ́n ti bẹ̀ cancel ẹ̀ nìyẹn. There's nothing you can do. You don't have a choice. You have to be happy as well.
Ẹjọ́ má bínú Samaya box.
So ẹ ṣe òkè tó yẹ pé so tèmi lónìí ẹ gbọ́ fọmọ ẹ náà ní ọ̀nà ẹ ọmọ ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ gba ọ̀nà ẹ problem bàbá àtìyá ni ọmọ náà ṣe mistake so ọmọ yẹn ọjọ́ ẹ̀ ni tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ ìjọkọ̀ tó máa ṣojú ẹ̀ náà nìyẹn àtijọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀dì ìjọ tóbi kò mọ̀ ètò fẹ́ ṣe fúnra rẹ̀ nìyẹn ìsàdé so kàn jẹ́ kó ṣe bá ṣe wọ́n so it's their own problem.
Mr. Lalo.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Professor.
Mrs. Young. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, like other speakers has already said, mo ti sọ ẹ jẹ́ kí máa yẹn I don't know ẹ mọ̀ pé kí n ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tipẹ́ kọ́ máa dán obìnrin kọ́ máa fún ọ lórí kọ́ máa sá lọ ó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tipẹ́ and àwọn tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí oríṣiríṣi mindset nígbà máa ṣe ẹlòmíì kò lówó lọ́wọ́ ló fi máa ń sá lọ ṣó ti yé tó bá tiẹ̀ lówó lọ́wọ́ wàá lájò ṣe ẹlòmíì fíẹ̀ máa yẹ kó sábọ̀ ètò ọ̀sán Dubai kò kí ń ṣọmọdé o àgbàlagbà ni o so kò ń ṣọmọdé tó bá tiẹ̀ lówó wàá lọ ru àárù nínú ọjà mẹ́tọ́ ọmọ kékeré tí ẹ̀ ń ṣe máa wà nípa àgbàlagbà nínú ó dẹ̀ tí wọ́n padà bọ̀ nìyẹn ó fẹ́ wá kí gbogbo mẹ́ẹ̀sì àti shift tó wà nílẹ̀ mo ti tún sọ wàá lọ wáwọn tó máa lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ tètè wàá dọ̀bálẹ̀ wàá jẹ ìfẹ́ wúmọ̀ ẹ̀mú wàá bẹ̀ wàá sọ fún sílẹ̀ pé kó jẹ́ kí ẹ ṣe wẹ́ẹ̀dì yìí ẹ bá tẹ̀ máa kọ̀ntínú ìjà yín ṣùgbọ́n tẹ̀tẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ ṣe wẹ́ẹ̀dì náà ẹ̀kú lè máa lọ ní àyà rẹ̀. Another speaker kan tó sọ̀kan tí mo láì ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké yìí tí ẹjẹ́ kẹsẹ̀ tí divorce bá wà ó máa ń fa trauma fáwọn ọmọ kò sí ọmọ náà ní ayé tí mẹ̀ máa dùn pé bàbá òun àti ìyá òun pé wọn ò sí papọ̀ tí inú ọmọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa dùn àwọn ẹ̀ máa lọ primary school wọn lọ secondary school wọn lọ sí university tó bá dàgbà ní kí ẹ máa ń kó lára wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tó wà ní kékeré yẹn tó máa ń rí àwọn other children tí wọ́n rí bàbá wọn tó ń rí ìyá wọn táwọn yóò fún wọn ní different types of stories kí ẹ máa affect àwọn ọmọ kékeré o. Mo rántí ìgbà tí mo kéré tí mo lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ school mi gbà pé ṣé dáàdì àti mọ́mì ṣé wọ́n máa ń jà tí mo bèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ school yẹn bèrè lọ́wọ́ gbà pẹ̀lú question mo bèrè lọ́wọ́ pé ṣé mọ́mì àti dáàdì ẹ̀ ń jà ni mo rò pé wọn ò jà ọ̀rẹ́ ìjà tí mo ń sunkún so gíga máa ń fa problem fún ọmọ kékeré so ọmọ tó ti wá pé 18 years ẹ mọ̀ á ti miss bàbá ẹ̀ fún 18 years yẹn á ti wò ó pé that fatherly love is not there. But àwọn míì máa ń wà bí nǹkan tó tún wá ṣe tèmi tún jẹ́ pé mi ò rò bóyá wúmà yẹn ó bà bàbá yẹn jẹ́ fún àwọn ọmọ yẹn mi ò rò bó bà wọn jẹ́ tó ẹ pé ó bà wọn jẹ́ fún àwọn ọmọ yẹn tó ṣe bí agbọ́ story kan tàbí àgbọ́ story kan bí bóyá gbé náà láti bẹ́ta sọ pé bàbá kọjá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ kọjá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ bàbá pọ̀ ọmọ yẹn jẹ́ pòṣe ṣé ọmọ yẹn ló máa pé kí bàbá yẹn wá sí wẹ́ẹ̀dì wọn ní pé bàbá kọjá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ kọjá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ bàbá ọmọ yẹn jẹ́ pòṣe sí bàbá yẹn pé ó ní kọ́tọ́ mẹ́tì gbọ́dọ̀ kó tó lè pòṣe sí bàbá yẹn àwọn ìyá kan wà wọ́n máa ń ba bàbá jẹ́ fún ọmọ so I don't think that woman did that tó bá yẹ kó ti ṣe kíyẹn tó ti poison heart ọmọ yẹn á ti gbin igi oró burúkú àti gbèsè ọmọ yẹn ọmọ yẹn ò tẹ̀ ní súnmọ́ bàbá ẹ̀kọ́ nǹkan tó ti gbọ́ á ti mọ̀ pé bóyá bàbá yẹn ò dá bó tẹ̀ ní pé bàbá yẹn ti wá dá but ìyá yẹn á ti ṣe kíyẹn á ti bà á jẹ́ but I don't think that woman did that kò paint bàbá yẹn black. Ìdí yẹn ló fún gẹ́ẹ̀ ní effrontery back pé let me bring this man closer. Fine, forgiveness is that. Mi sọ pé kó má forgive. They will fair forgive. Wá mú ìyá ẹ̀.
Auntie Mide, please let me borrow your box.
Ó yọ ìyá ẹ̀ tó struggle fún ẹ láti kékeré tó fi dàgbà tó fi jẹ́ èèyàn. Ó wá yọ kó nínú scene yẹn. Ó yọ kó nínú scene yẹn.
She's in here. Yeah.
So you removed her totally. Ó wá lọ settle pẹ̀lú bàbá without the consent of your mother. Even passion side, God is not even happy. Pepperon share restitution. I repeat it, pepperon share restitution. Gbogbo ọ̀tọ̀ wà ní ọ̀pọ̀.
Ṣé inú Ọlọ́run ní tẹ́lọ́lọ́run wá? Bí ẹ bá máa sọ pé Ọlọ́run wá bí ẹjọ́.
Mr. Larry, ẹjọ́ kan parí submission wọn. So that next person will speak. Professor, you know, ẹ máa bá wa round up.
Mo ti ṣe tán, ẹ ṣé, thank you.
Ẹ ṣé, Professor. Only.
Hi everyone. I want to talk from this perspective. Hi, Sister Olu. I'm the one that requested that they should run you up.
No.
I wanted to say that for those, and I don't think this story, you mentioned having a stepdad, so I'm not saying about this story, I'm just talking about generally, because sometimes this kind of stories usually have that maybe the woman went on to marry or the man went on to marry. Please, for those that are dating or might want to date someone that has children, for so long I've always kind of thought about why some people didn't want it. And I've been, maybe it's my own selfishness, my own bias, right? Because I used to think, I love kids. Everyone should love kids, right? Why don't you want to raise somebody else's child? And never really understood why. Especially if you claim you love that partner, both either male or female. But seeing the comments today from especially men, and justifying the deadbeat and saying we should just forget because it's always very funny. The person that has done wrong, as he preach forgiveness for anything that has been done wrong, we hardly condemn the person that messed up. I don't think I really heard so many people rain down on that man that he did that. It's just been excuses. I mean, who knows, maybe when he now went, it wasn't now okay. Who knows when can it come? Just who knows. We're coming up with scenarios. All because it's hard for us to blame, the other party. We always want to blame the parents that stayed. And that thinking is also what makes some kids not appreciate your efforts when you give your all, because you are too ambitious. They see you every time, they don't appreciate you, right? You are the bad cop. They are thinking of that good cop. I'm saying this to tell some parents, if you know you are raising a child alone, because most times, anything will share and they will still have a longing. I'm not saying that because I know some people will not hear me right. But you see, don't stress yourself too much so that you will not have resentment, because it's easy for us to tell a woman or tell a man that has been there, that's probably denied themselves things, not to feel some kind of way when someone that didn't do nothing just wants to show up when it's time, when we go in. Do you know what it means? It's like every Sunday, get to see or job. Before the soldier go shishe, ingredients, the one see or finally the ones ingredients, era and ingredients, to compose a commonway, a daily, we are buying book, right? A kitchen gas, a silent gas, car, what a new gas or two, a kerosene, a shebugway, Danoye, Kyoko, Wapel, please, have Mrs. Young. Give me the food. Each one of us will not look. Showing Ijesha. In Batemi power time. In Batemi go mulu Timo shaking continue slice and lobosa, Timo boy, Timo where you are just bringing your plates. Because all of a sudden we are feeling like the woman should not have the rights to how she feels. Hey Joe, please don't Emma crying to the mokoko. Do your best, leave the rest. And you know I love vacation. And you know I rush over rain. And maybe more she white, the man rush over Zara, Mrs. Young, the man rush met Tafara Mario conform me. Because first of all, she's even outgrowing clothes in the first instance. Her taste is changing. So I'm not gonna give her a cupboard full of clothes. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm not gonna do that. And I hold no bars against that. If she wants certain things that are expensive, we'll pay me if you are good. Do you know why? Because most of the goods, Simon could you go no anymore for last. But for now, for when if you are good, as opposed to me see and buy one expecting thing, I won't do it. This is the same by Marie Mille Koni. If you're on my Snapchat, you will see me the groove. I will enjoy. So that I cannot feel bad. So enjoy your life. Secondly, I don't blame anybody. I understand. Either male or female, don't let anybody push you to do it because a lot of Nigerians never share something there's only one in the culture. Alagbato. They will not see your sweat, your blood and tears. They will shake on, right? Don't let there be a differentiation between your own child and that other person's child. I'm not saying that you should treat that person's child bad, but guess what? Tell me about low that you run temi lo Ivy League. I'm not going to stop my own child. I am not going to stop my own child. In Kotimo, thank you, my Emma love. In Kotimo, our sorrow, Moti. In Batiema sorrow, stepson. She be a lot of you may not and criticize and we in Jubilee. You don't want the chemical to be there. You don't want the chemical to be there. And why is this? And why is that? Can you now see? All of a sudden, oh God. Till today, some people still use that as a dig to Emma. I don't blame her. There's nothing. I agree now 101%. Tibati a fair gun, Timba low to me. Maybe she my darling. Tiba Mommy Lossi, I will not inconvenience my own child or not give my own child the best. Because I want our children to not be on the same level. Because then you're like Karaibache. I thank God for this platform. And I think God has opened my eyes to see things from a selfish perspective. Because if you don't, what my if you don't more, to pass 20-30 years. I should see for long because so be churchy. So if you not do it, there are other women that are ready to do it. So please, and God then fair and it will be more. You will balance she favor for stepchild. Favor tell she tobari lola. Tobaki, right? Koni doing much in conto yakesheni, both male and female. You men that are dating women that have kids. I'm not saying you should not love them, not take care of them. But if you have your own biological kids, please put them first. Me too, I will put my own first. Because I will not be putting my own child second. And it was Sakuro in life, Wabi. Years later. They will still tell you that I'm sorry, but you're my stepmom. Can you sit aside? In Koto, you must offer last year. And if you don't sit aside and you feel bad, they will say, I should put this shit here for long. You are surely going to go. I won't wait. You are not the father. Yes. You know, my go, I won't wait. You are for control. I can't use solo. I think about shit going on. She for long. I shall be alone. She can cook and what I must so or a bussy. A man wrote and we.
This one is a general issue. Don't take it to Africa.
I help me to even break down more of, I guess, carbohydrates every time I eat, if I have to. And of course, overall, like my memory. Because I notice, like, sometimes, like, because of my kind of job. Not too far out. This one, you get what you eat them. So we be way fast. Because they don't say, don't go there. Okay. That useless pain in your body. Can I say my scaffolding prayers in this modern day? In the is that what they need? Yeah, let's ask ourselves as that.
Pedophile, but does that mean every man that is being accused is a pedophile without investigation?
Tí bàbá Ijesha bá tó sí ní kèsì kò ní pé 1 minute tó máa fi sáré grab. Ní kí ni ẹ mọ̀ bí wọ́n ti ṣe sẹ́yìn.
And don't be surprised, maybe she has once gone to meet the CEO Luminnee to sew her clothes and maybe price or no price for you to come and